Well, hello everybody! It's good to be back to finally playing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. How are you all doing on this lovely weekend? But yeah, today we're here. There's a lot of catching up to do, as I said, but we will be going to Tarrey Town, which is just right that way, because I'm actually close by. We're in the Akkala region. But as I said before we get started today going to Tarrey Town, we've got some catching up to do, both in terms of the game, of course, because last stream we were doing the second dungeon in the Elden region below Death Mountain. But not only that, but even though I just missed like 1 week of streaming, it feels like there's a lot of updates, a lot of catching up to do. For starters, I'm still a bit sick, so hopefully we can do okay on this stream and make it through. I was gonna play Echoes of Wisdom for that very reason of just, well, it's been a while since we've played Echoes of Wisdom and we're at the third dungeon in that game. But that's like a critical story moment, so if I'm too sick and I gotta stop the stream early, at least doing some like Tears of the Kingdom, more side questy stuff is not as big of a deal. But yeah, as you know, typical thing with the Tears of the Kingdom streams, I'm doing the key story moments on stream, and I have been playing on my own time. And since the last stream for this game has been in August, there's been quite a bit, because I've been playing this game, well, not daily, but very, very regularly, let's put it that way, since then. I might have put like 30 or 40 hours into the game since the last stream, so there's a lot to catch up on that, and I'll get to the life updates in a sec too. But we've got these 5 _5 in chat saying, how many hours do you have so far? I think I'm nearing 140 hours, which is pretty funny considering we've only got like 2 dungeons actually beaten in this game so far. But hey, it is how it is. I just like exploration in whether it's Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, and so I just catch myself doing a bunch of side quests, a bunch of exploration. Deez says, nice, I have almost 300, I got it on release day. I got it on release day as well and started streaming it. Well, I don't think I streamed it. Did I stream it on release day? I don't think so. I think I was a bit like a week late because there was a lot of like university stuff happening at the time. But yeah, I got it essentially on release anyways. See, I was gonna recap what I did so far since the last stream, but I may as well look at Hero's Path, since that'll probably give a better picture, but just the amount of rewinding I have to do to preface this section gives you an idea how much we really did. Yeah, I think, okay, yeah, what you're seeing here is what we did, I guess, in the last stream where we actually went to the second temple. Deez, I'm guessing you beat the game though, unlike me, who is still playing the first playthrough of the game for the first time. Yeah, so this is like all the stuff we did. I guess actually this might have still been in the last stream, but we were just wrapping up a few side quests after the second dungeon. And as I said, I played, like, you can see all the chunk here of the green bar. That is still yet to come. That's pretty much all I played since August. Went to do a bunch of side quests. I'm not even sure what's going on. Let me speed it up a bit though. Otherwise we'll be here for ages, but it's nice to always have a recap. Since this is my first time really doing a Let's Play on this channel where you don't see the whole thing on it, but this game is way too massive for my playstyle for, so I just explored apparently Nekluda and stuff like that. Yeah, that brings me back. That was such a long time ago. But doing a lot of side quests. Hey Master Pig, how are you doing? We're finally playing Tears of the Kingdom again, can you believe it? By the way, how's the sound? Because one of the updates I have yet to talk about is that I'm back in my regular setup. Because if you hadn't figured it out yet, I was not in my regular setup for quite a while there. I'll talk about that a bit later in the stream, but hopefully the sound is good, balanced with the game. It's probably kind of hard to tell with the weird map sounds going on in the background. Anyways, I did a lot of random side quests, as you can see, and then, big chunk of it, I finally went to explore the depths quite a bit. There hasn't been much motivation to explore the depths in this game, but I just felt it upon myself that, like, hey, I gotta check it out at least a little bit. So I explored this whole big chunk of the depths, probably for like 10-15 hours of gameplay straight, just looking at all this chunk. Master Pig says, I'm on some hard uni task and I can't do it. Man, that brings me back. Sound is good, thanks, Master Pig. What do you have to do? What do you have to do for uni? Yes. Oh yeah. This is like after I explored all the depths. When you're trying to buy like those dang fusion cores. Not fusion cores. This ain't Fallout. The Zonite charges. To get the energy cells. But then you can only buy so much at a time, and you gotta go back to the surface and like wait a day for them to respawn. And yeah, you can just see that pain right here. And I gave up before I could even buy all of them, cause oh my god, just reliving the pain. There's so much backtracking just to buy all those Zonite charges. Oh yes, you can find bosses and rematch them in the depths. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. Computer science, no way, you're in computer science 2 now? Cause like, I think I'm a little bit older than you, right? So you're probably just starting out. That's awesome. Did I ever officially confirm this? I don't know, but I wrapped up my computer science degree earlier this year. So you know what? I can actually very, very much relate to what you're probably going through. I'm like 22. Okay, what am I even doing in the game anymore? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, this is, and then I just went back to finally do a bunch of side quests in the Elden region and stuff. And yeah, I think, yeah, that pretty much brings us to where we're at now, which is, so essentially, bulk of the story is I did a lot of side quests. I think I finished up the helping Lurelin village quest, wrapped up some side quests over here, I guess, went to explore the depths quite a bit. Like, this whole area was unexplored, and then pretty much did all the side quests I could find here in the Elden region. And now we're finally here, where we're exploring a bit of Akkala, and it's a good timing, because originally I wanted to do a Tarrey Town stream, and then I thought that I would kind of just not be at a good place, like playing too many other games at that time, and I was just gonna do Tarrey Town on my own time. But as I said, I happen to be sick right now, and I didn't want to commit to doing Echoes of Wisdom Dungeon 3, because if I don't have enough energy to do that, I don't want to stop mid-dungeon, right? So Tarrey Town is a more chill thing, so it's kind of perfect. It's gonna allow us to do that Tarrey Town stream that I wanted to do. But yeah. So that's pretty cool. What can I say? What else can I say before getting into some updates? But well, why don't we get started here? We're gonna go to the tower, because that's actually what I was gonna do. Tarrey Town is literally just right down there. We're at the closest stable. And can we see Tarrey Town? Yeah, there we go. Tarrey Town's over there. So we're gonna have to see how it evolved since Breath of the Wild. But yeah, let's go to the tower first and foremost. I think I had my horse up on the path over there, so I may as well go find my horse. Master Pig says, yeah, I'm 19 and only second year of uni. Okay, well, at least you're second year, so you probably know what's going on by now. But I did not know you were also in computer science. That was really cool. Okay. Did we get that? I don't think we got that Korok. Otherwise, he wouldn't be here. Let's see. Okay, where is your friend? Well, we're not going that far. So I don't think I'll pick you up just yet. It's kind of far. We're just going to the tower right now. And it's raining. Well, it says it's sunny, but it's raining, so I don't know what's up with that game. But in other news, before I get started with the life updates, I guess, because it's only been 2 weeks. Like, I only skipped 1 week of streaming because I was sick, but feels like a lot has happened, or at least it feels like I have a lot of updates to share now. But yes, in other news, Nintendo Music. Nintendo strikes again, making October yet again a weird month with lots of weird announcements. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. You know, Nintendo's always kind of been taking down Nintendo Music on YouTube, and everyone's always been saying, well, if you're taking down Nintendo Music, why do it unless you have an official alternative? And, well, we got that official alternative finally. Obviously, there are some very cool things about it. There are some cons about it as well. But overall, I think they did a pretty good job. Of course, like, to replace YouTube, you kind of need to have a full, comprehensive selection of everything if you want people to fully go off of YouTube for that. But, yeah, I mean, hopefully one day they do that. I have a lot of other stuff I could talk about Nintendo Music, but I'll leave it at that for now. I'll ask for your opinions instead in the chat. Hey, Matt, how are you doing? How has life been treating you recently? Okay, I don't want to fight these enemies. Let me just ignore these guys. Let's go to the tower. And for the first time in 2 months of me not caring about a Nightbot, it's actually accurate, because we're actually playing Tears of the Kingdom for the first time in like 2 months. Here's Ullery Mountain Skyview Tower. Okay. What do we have here? I'm gonna have to catch up on chat in a sec. But first I'm gonna talk to Sawson. Huh? We met at another Skyview Tower, didn't we? I dashed here as fast as I could, and it looks like you're pretty fast too. Did you come to see the Skyview Tower? I hate to say it, but things are a bit of a mess right now. What a surprise. A Skyview Tower with a problem? Oh, he literally took the terminal. That flying monster took the terminal from the Skyview Tower. Yeah, that ain't good. Maybe you should have bolted that thing on better. I don't even know how the flying creature got into the Skyview Tower. Doesn't seem like it would fit. I'll never fix the Skyview Tower at this rate. Okay, well, let's use a bit of its own medicine on it, because I don't feel like aiming here. I'm gonna use a Key's eyeball and just have it aim for it, even though that... What are you... Oh. Link, why did you latch onto that? Okay. Well, I'm gonna get the monster parts. I'm not just gonna ignore that. Yeah, and then let's just bring back the terminal. Luckily, that was one of the easier quests, I suppose. Do I gotta, like, put it at the right spot and everything? Maybe. Probably. Okay, not really. Mister, you got the tower's terminal back. Let's install it in the Skyview Tower. No time to waste. Alrighty. Yeah, Master Pig says Nintendo Music is cool, but it's gonna take forever for it to have a respectable library of game music. Yeah, and that's probably its main issue, right? Because realistically, everything is on YouTube, and that's not the case with Nintendo Music. I was very hopeful because they added Super Mario Bros. Wonder in the first day, and I think it would be like... I think it would be a great idea and almost mandatory for them to add at least one game per day if they want to, like, catch up with YouTube in a a reasonable amount of time, but then there hasn't been anything since, so that's a bit disappointing. That's not going anywhere, and even if a monster is real determined. Okay, I couldn't have done it without you. I really appreciate it. Awesome, okay. So we're gonna go in the tower, of course. Map the area before we go to Tarrey Town. But Matt says, I wish they just put all on Spotify instead. And yes, I kind of agree with that too, of course. Because, well, first of all, I shouldn't say that. Because I don't have Spotify and I don't use Spotify. Because I'm weird like that. I don't listen to that much, like, real music. I mostly listen to Nintendo soundtracks. So why would I have Spotify? I have YouTube Premium, so instead of paying for 2 subscriptions, I kind of just live off of YouTube Premium for YouTube Music. But yeah, I mean, the number one, like, main thing that I don't like about Nintendo Music, coming from your argument, Matt, is that you know, you can't listen to Nintendo Music officially and sprinkle in your playlist, like, music from other games, because it's a separate app. You're kind of forced to, it's like Nintendo Music or nothing, which, that's a big downside, but I can totally see Nintendo just being Nintendo and being like, but we don't want people to mix in, like, the Doom OST and then play Super Mario Odyssey music back to back. That would just be ridiculous. Stuff like that. They don't want you listening to any other game music or other music at the same time, for that matter. Okay, maybe I should have waited until it's daytime to do this, but let's go up the tower. Let's see. Always looks pretty. There's actually a lot of islands here. A lot of islands at the top. Let's see. Master Pig says, I think we all knew they'd never put it on Spotify. Yeah, that's probably true. At the very least, they did not put it on, like, the Switch. That would have been funny. Alright, so we got pretty much all of Akkala mapped, and the Skyview Islands as well. Or what am I saying? Just the Sky Islands. So it looks like they're pretty much all to the right of us. So let's give that a shot. One thing I'm disappointed, though, is I obviously listen to a lot of Nintendo music on my PC usually. And do you think we can make it to that island that's higher up? I don't know, it's not looking so good for that. It ain't looking good. Oh yeah, do you like this new paraglider I got? It's pretty cool. Yeah, we can't make it there. Not really, at least. Should I fight this construct? It's gonna make catching up on chat hard. But look at that. There's a flying machine, so we can actually go up there. Yeah, let's fight the construct, I suppose. I guess, like, right before well, in the past few couple hours before this stream canonically takes place, I was fighting, I beat my first, what is it even called? What are the dragons called in this game? I forget. Because I'm stupid, apparently. Okay. The compendium, help me out! Okay. I don't play enough of this game, apparently. There we go. The Gleeoks? Yes. So I beat my first Gleeok. The first Gleeok I encountered up close was when I went to a Sky Island a long time ago and just found, like, a King Gleeok. I was not prepared for that at the time, so I tried and realized that I did not have the firepower to ever beat that thing. But yeah, I beat my first Gleeok at the Akkala Tower. Pretty cool. I didn't waste too much weapons on it, which is good. That's always the question, like, is it even worth fighting? Not really, but, I mean, just for the sake of saying we did it for once, that is kind of worth it. But yeah, I kind of didn't finish my thing, but yeah, like I listened to a lot of Nintendo music just while working on my PC, and it would be nice if they had that at least like a web app, because right now you're forced to have it on your phone, and like sure, I mean it works, but I would like if there was a web interface that I can have directly on my PC if I wanted to, you know. Um, I'm feeling kind of lazy. I don't want like a super overpowered weapon, which seems to be all I have right now, so let me just craft something not too crazy right now. Just something very respectable. Just a random little spear. That should do it. Yeah, Master Pig says I'll never use the app because like I don't have Switch Online right now and it has no music I want. Yeah, I mean if you don't have Switch Online right now, obviously I don't think there's enough stuff on there to really motivate you to have it. That's surprising. It's hard to live without Switch Online, I feel like. It's only like 20 bucks as well, so it's like okay, whatever. Luckily it's not the like I don't have the expansion pass. Not because I don't think it's worth it, just because I know I don't have enough time and too much of a backlog to play the classic games. So, like, why even care at that point, right? Okay, looks like we're in for this fight. Oh yes, Master Pig says they announced Xenoblade X the other day, but not a single Xenoblade soundtrack to be found. That's a good point as well. I'm sure they'll add it in due time. But yeah, we finally got Xenoblade X, which is pretty wild, pretty awesome. I've always said this, but Xenoblade X is obviously very much the game that interests me the most in the series. Okay, it's only a level 2. Maybe I should just keep the kind of average bow. I think what I always forget about these guys is that you're actually just meant to pull them apart. That's like what you're supposed to do, I think. Okay. But I always forget that for some reason. The only reason I'm remembering is because I had to suffer through forgetting about it recently. Okay. Let's go. I don't know if it's worth charging up like that, or if I would have just been better off. Okay. I don't know if this is the official trick, but what I always do is I just reverse time on these blocks. No, that's probably what you're canonically meant to do, though, let's be honest. Okay, let's go in midair. Why not? Why not? Yeah, this one won't take too long. That's all that really matters right now. Can I pull the block apart? See, I never even think of doing that. I never think about that. Okay. Oh, man. Whoa. That's not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not what I want. That's not a good plan. Not as good of a plan as it looked like. Oh, God. Can I just break all the blocks apart? Will he fall apart eventually? Oh, I think he does. Yeah, look at that. I should be doing more of that. Just break everything apart. It's all good. Let's just use this. Whatever. Doesn't matter. He'll be down in a sec. Okay, that didn't work. I don't think I've ever seen that phase, interestingly enough. Let's just break down all the blocks. Jump! Just to be safe. You know what? I could probably just aim for him and knock him out. Oh, there we go. Tulin did it. That works too. Thanks, Tulin. Okay, now the bigger question is, do we even have a weapon that can take this right now? I don't know why, but I've just been holding on to that that gloom sword since the very beginning of the game, but just don't dare to use it like whatsoever. Yeah, we don't have anything good right now. Like, we really don't. I'm gonna be forced to put it on this magic staff, I guess. Unless I just break the axe. Which, I mean, I could probably just do that, to be honest. But who even needs a magic staff? Like, I literally never use the magic staff. Is the magic staff good for anything? I feel like Master Pig would know this better. But you know what? Let's, I'm actually gonna break this apart. Let's see. This thing ain't new, though. You know what? Let's actually do it on the magic staff. Too late. If there was anything better to do with it, it's not even that good. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Let's see. Let's actually catch up on chat now. How far am I? I think I just skipped a bunch of random messages, but yeah, Master Pig says when they drop a new soundtrack, it could literally be anything. Yeah, like I've really fallen back in the mood of listening to Pokemon Black and White soundtrack, because it's just really good. And I don't know, like how long will it be until a random Pokemon Black and White shows up? I mean, I was gonna usually say like, oh well, the Pokemon Company might make things even harder when it comes to Pokemon music. But, I mean, it's promising. They already have, at the very least, not Sword and Shield, but, yeah, Scarlet and Violet. So, hey, at least Pokemon music will probably show up on there, at the very least. But yeah, it could be either Tears of the Kingdom or, like, New Super Mario Bros. 2, yeah. There's too much variance. Yeah, it could take a while. As I said, if they did it, like, daily, that would be pretty cool. That would be a nice motivation to listen to whatever they drop on that day. Just like, hey, I'm gonna listen to this because Nintendo released it today on Nintendo Music. But it doesn't look like they're actually doing it daily, so I don't know. Matt's 3 trophies away off to get Platinum in Eve's 10, but it's gonna take over another 10 hours. Yeah, that's the thing with trophy grinding, right? It's like, sometimes it's fun, but sometimes it just becomes a bit like, okay, we've got this arbitrary trophy, and it's probably not worth the effort, realistically. But hey, if that's your thing, cool for you. But yeah, no, really, like, any game that would have, like, you know, trophies where you just gotta, like, do all the extra stuff. Not for me. I'll do the trophies if they're convenient. It's like when I was playing Spider-Man Miles Morales, some of the trophies are locked behind replaying the game with, like, New Game Plus. And it's like, okay, cool, I 100% into the game. Let me just bow out now. I don't need the New Game Plus trophy. Alright. This platform is very well balanced before you start messing around with it. Well, now it's not so well balanced, because I guess the batteries actually have some real weight behind them. Yeah, so there's this very cool sphere over here. The dragon is just chilling out over there. But let's just go here. 'Cause this seems like the place where we would want to land. The thing with this thing is, like, the landing is very rough. The landing is very, very rough. Okay, see, point proven. There's no good way to land. And I think I'm out of fairies, I believe. So let's actually try to get them. I'm surprised that my landing did not completely spook the fairies. Oh, I actually had some left. Okay. Well, I'll always take some more. That's the key point here. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Are you really not? No, don't go up. Go down! Come on. Are we just gonna be here all day? Is this ferry just programmed to not go to the height that I want it? And now it's just going even higher up. What are you doing? What are you doing, little fairy? Okay, come on. Thank you. No. It's so sad. It's so sad. Why? Why would you do this to me? Matt, just trying to go for platinum on the games I love, which is fair. If it was a game like that where you have to do like 10 extra hours, I probably wouldn't personally, but I have actually been 100%ing games a lot more recently. Not necessarily by force or anything, but I don't know, I've just felt more compelled to see everything there is in these games. Like, when I finally beat the story in this game, obviously I won't actually have 100%ed it, because, like, you know, Koroks and everything, but, like, for all intents and purposes, I kind of will, because, like, just look at how, like, in-depth I'm checking out the map, right? I just love the exploration in this game, and, like, just the idea of, like, seeing every bit of the map, to me, is what it feels like to beat this game, right? It's not about the story, it's about seeing every inch of the map. Okay, can we do this? I'm just annoyed with this ferry. Oh no. I was just short of it. That's so unfortunate. This has just turned into, let's get this ferry, the stream. But Matt says you could technically do it all in one, but I went in without guides, and I'm missing the missables. Yeah, I mean, that's always the, I guess, unfortunate part of the trophies, right? If they do trophies for stuff that's like, I don't know, that you can miss. Although I assume, like, what you're talking about is stuff you can miss that you can still backtrack to, which I guess is fine, right? What I'm talking about, and I don't even know if they do this, but is it possible for some games? I think it is. Like, some games will have trophies, and like, the objective, if you missed it in the story playthrough, like, the only way to get the trophy is to start a new save file, because you only had, like, one shot at it. And those kind of suck. I remember, like, in Spider-Man 2, because I platinumed Spider-Man 2, which is the first and only game I've platinumed, actually. And some of the final trophies I had were like, oh, you gotta do this amount of these specific type of combos, and I had like 100% on the game already, and it's like, well, there's no more combat scenarios, or barely any, and I just had to grind it in the most cheesy way for like the minimal amount of like street combat encounters that you can still like trigger, and that was about it. Yeah, that's how it is, says Matt, but they do kind of say it. Yeah, I guess they do. Anyways, where do I want to go? Because I'm literally just stuck on this island chatting, but we should probably go to one of those sky islands. Not that one, of course, but I mean, there's a lot of sky islands. But let's go to this, this little meatball over here. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to go in the water. I'm just gonna reuse this, because this seems more versatile than having a wing, to be honest. I might have to put on the Zonai armor. Here we go, and where's the other piece? There we go. It's also my strongest armor, which is nice. But let's go to the meatball. Yeah, with every side quest they say whether or not the deadline is short or not. Okay, that's pretty good. Glad to hear that. Okay. Yeah, as I said, the biggest issue with this thing is the drops are very brutal. So like we're just gonna just drop here, and just for my safety I better jump off. That actually worked pretty well this time though. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the stealth armor anymore, so all the bugs are running away. What do we have here? I don't even think I have that many Zonai charges, although I did just fight a construct, so that certainly helps. Okay, I'm not too bad actually. We've got 5. Yeah, you just skipped right through it. Fair enough. Fair enough, so maybe it's not that bad. You just had a lot of stuff to do left. It's not like the game was terrible. Okay, apparently we didn't have stakes yet. Construct, head, cart. So do we have all of them for this one? Yes, okay, and I mean, some of these are good, like stakes, carts. I might actually invest more in this machine. And, yeah, okay. Speaking of gacha mechanics, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket is out, and I've been having some fun with that, which is funny because I haven't even messed with anything Pokemon card related in like years, but yeah, it's been pretty fun so far. Okay. Did I miss anything cool in chat earlier? Master Pig probably said some stuff that I just missed during that construct battle. Oh, what are we? Okay, what is this? Oh, Matt earlier was saying that Square has their music on Spotify. And, yeah, I mean, I don't think... No one is as bad as Nintendo when it comes to, like, modern thinking. And I think Square kind of gets it, right? They're on Spotify, sure. Again, I don't have Spotify, so I guess it kind of irks me that these companies don't really bother putting it on YouTube for, like, YouTube music or whatever, but, hey, maybe the payouts aren't as good for music on YouTube. I don't know. But yeah. I think I'm mostly caught up in chat, so that's good to know. At least my brain won't feel like I'm missing out on a lot of stuff I could have been talking about. The game's not terrible, probably one of the better JRPGs I have played in a while. Well, that's good to hear. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I should probably just activate this shrine quest right before we head that way. It's just gonna tell us to bring back the orb. It's not really an orb, I guess. It's pretty much the shrine itself that you're bringing back. The crystal, officially. That's what we've gotta know. It's the crystal. Okay. So let's just see what we have over this way. Probably a free Zonai charge. Sure, I'll take that. And again, the stealth armor is like my #1 armor in this game, because you can do everything. Oh, I have a really bad bow. Let's use the very bad bow to get the birds. Get them birds! Okay. And we got the fire fruit and the dazzle fruit. Oh, there's another one. We're back in business. You're probably just seeing me play this game, and you can understand now why I have like 140 hours, because I'll stop for any little trinket. There's probably a Korok on that island, right? There almost certainly has to be. Oh yeah, obviously the crystal's in the sphere over there. Okay. Sunday-lion, let's take that. Let's take all of this. All the good stuff. The good stuff that I never actually use, mind you. But we can't let any Sunday-lions just out here. We gotta collect all of them. is very important. It's like the primary objective of the game or something. That's what I've been told, at least. Let's see. Let's grab that. Let's grab all of this good stuff. Okay, there's really not that much on this little island. It's all about going to the mysterious sphere. Is there anything cool here? It doesn't look like it, although you could probably hide like a chest around here, possibly dangling. But it doesn't look like that's necessarily the case. So let's just go to the sphere in the sky. Alright, since it's also a pretty short JRPG, just made it a 50-hour playthrough. I mean, yeah, I guess for a JRPG that isn't that bad, but for the amount of time I have these days, that's pretty long. That is pretty long, and I would have to consider it very seriously before playing a game that long these days. Okay, so, I mean, what's the best way to get here? Do I have a bad shield right now? Like, just a really bad shield? Because I'm thinking, and I don't even know if I have materials, because I'm kind of broke on Zonai devices. Oh, I have a couple rockets. So we're going to take out a rocket, and then we're going to fuse it. Whoa, I didn't want all that to happen all at once, the fusing and the using of the rocket, but sure, that works out. Anything dangerous in here? Doesn't look like it. There's more stuff, though. There is certainly more stuff down there, it seems like. And is there anything up here? That's the question. The game's around 20 hours. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, so what do we gotta do here? Oh, I see. I can, like, control the orientation of the sphere or something. Okay, what's actually happening here? I'm pretty confused. What am I moving exactly? Oh, how does this work? Oh, I probably just gotta rotate. Yeah, okay. Does it update on the map, though? I don't think so. So is this in the good orientation? Because I can't just shoot out the crystal anywhere. Yeah, that seems good. And conveniently, it's already kind of aligned, so I suppose if you don't move it, that's like, you could just move the stake, but if you don't move it, that's a pretty good hint. To just blast the crystal that way. And let's put it here. And off the crystal goes, and I could have probably, like, gone with the crystal too. That would have probably made things a bit simpler. But now I'm gonna have to do it this way. Alright, that works pretty well. That wasn't too bad. Off we go, just placing it over there. Alrighty. That's all well and good. Yes, please forgive me if I have to mute once in a while. As I said, I'm still kind of sick. But yeah, I guess I could just get onto the life updates that I meant to say at the start of the stream. But yeah, I mean it's been good. I'm finally back to my main setup, so that's fun. In case you hadn't guessed or hadn't figured it out, why I was doing all those laptop streams, it's that I've actually been away for like a while, like multiple months, just like visiting family. And yeah, so I mean, it was the first time I tried to do streams while on the go, because I was on the go for a pretty long time. Usually I just like give up on it, and sometimes there's some stream hiatus. But since I was leaving for a long time, I brought my laptop, and for the first time I brought my capture card. And yeah, but it's nice. Finally back to the main setup. So definitely a lot more chill. No more snowball microphones on a stack of dictionaries, because I didn't have a mic stand. And no more terrible fan noise, hopefully, from my little old laptop holding on to its dear life, just trying to manage the stream. Also, no more playing with Joy-Cons. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed all the streams that I tried to do from my makeshift setup in the past few months. And I think it worked out pretty well. I'm pretty happy. I was very impressed because the internet over there is actually really bad. It's like the upload is like 10 megabits per second. And you pretty much need 10 megabits per second for YouTube minimum. So I had like 0 overhead, and somehow it worked really well. Which is very surprising. But yeah. And I was on Wi-Fi, so yeah, that was very surprising. But I'm glad to be back. Back to a proper setup. Makes things a little bit easier. Had to test it again yesterday just to make sure that it somehow didn't destroy itself while I was gone. So hopefully stuff works well today, and hopefully it seems good and sounds good. I think my volumes are a little bit different between the two setups. This one's probably lower volume overall though. As long as the game's well balanced. Doesn't matter too much though. So well, there's two things. There's probably a Korok there. I just feel it like that. And the other thing, I don't know why I used a rocket shield earlier. Like this is clearly there for that purpose. But yeah, because I think there's a second opening somewhere. Because there's a lower level is what we saw. Yeah, so there is a second opening below. Is it closed though? Looks like it's closed. Maybe it has to be aligned properly as well. Could that be the case? I think that might be the case. But yeah, and then yeah, I got sick traveling back. Got sick from the plane at the airport or whatever. So that's unfortunate. I'm gonna die from stamina. I should be more careful. I don't know why, it feels like I have so much less stamina today. Because I almost have 3 full wheels. Okay, what do I have here? Do I have anything good? Oh, this is really good. I feel bad for wasting this, but at the same time, I don't want to climb this all over again. I would just fall. Would literally no longer be in the Sky Islands. Okay. So where's the entrance? Oh, did the Oh, the thing got reset. Also, did I even go in the shrine? I guess I did. I completely blanked out on that. What was in the chest? I just realized I was not paying attention at all. But like way after the fact. What was in the chest? I have no idea. Did I even pick up the chest? Does it say I picked up the chest? I forget. Does it say you have it when the icon is there? Or when it's not there? I might have just blew past the chest, didn't I? That's hilarious. I have no idea what I did there. Yeah, so there's a treasure chest down there, alright. But how do we access the opening? That's what I'm not sure about. Are these pillars like allowing me to see inside of the bottom floor? Not really. Yeah, I don't know how this works. Not sure how to turn this in the right way. Are there any hints? It's no idea. I don't know what the right way would be. Can I don't know what's the best angle to see this. It's very hard to tell. Okay. I mean, I guess I could just potentially... Oh, am I... Okay. I'm pretty much back to square one here. So let's place it like this. And hope for the best, maybe? Can we just do that? Can we just hope for the best? Can I go up this like this? Oh, I can. At specific angles at the very least. Okay. Let's see. Can we go in? By any chance? Any chance we can go in here? Okay, I have literally no idea how this thing works. Is what I've come to realize. And I'm probably gonna miss this platform too. Yes, I am. Things are not looking good for me. Let me just warp to this shrine. See what we can do. But yeah, next week we'll probably be back to streaming some more Echoes of Wisdom. And maybe some more Mario Party. We'll have to see if I do some more Mario Party. Now let's just let the Blood Moon happen before we go in the shrine. We may as well. I'm just trying to think if I had any more updates, because it felt like I did, but maybe that was it.
Shines upon the land. The aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
I mean, that's probably the bulk of it. Okay, let's actually see if I got this chest. That's the main question. But yeah, Xenoblade X being announced is very cool though. Because that's, like, I didn't play any of the Xenoblade games, but realistically, it's probably the one that appeals to me the most. I mean, I literally have a used copy of it on Wii U. Okay, so I guess we didn't get the chest, and it's just this, so I mean, that's cool. I don't know if this is the first time I just exit a shrine from the entrance. Because you gotta be pretty stupid to just forget the chest. I was very much not paying attention, I guess. Alright. So pretty much now it's time to focus on the game. Also, there's a second sphere over there, really? Oh, there kind of is, yeah. Huh, okay. Yeah, so I don't know how we can enter the sphere. Oh, is this going that way? Sure, I'll go that way. I kind of want to go that way. Like, can we see an entrance if I go here? Yeah, it's not very obvious how we are meant to enter that sphere. It's also not very obvious how I can like go off of this little rock without falling down. Is it doable? It's not doable. Well, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. Okay, let's travel here again. Now I'm just annoyed by that chest in the floating sphere. How do I get to it? What's the best way to get to that chest? In the meantime, I can probably grab that Korok over there. The one that I don't know exists, but I'm just very convinced is there. Will I be right about that? I was. Man, Nintendo should hire me as a game designer. Okay. I just know what they're doing. Now let's grab some apples. This is one of the annoying apple trees to get, though. But hey, I mean, this is a good trick, actually, that I like to use sometimes. Just, like, merge two apples together and they will fall. And it's relatively efficient. And there we go, we just got a ton of apples all at once. There we go. We got ourselves a Korok. Yeah, so how can I possibly ever get that up there? I don't know. We really don't know. This flux construct should be back, right? Or does it not come back even with the blood moon? Maybe. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. We got the wind gust just in time. And it is still down. And did I miss this chest as well? Or is it just here for beating the construct? Oh, we got an old map. I guess we just missed that the first time around. It's actually pretty close to here, technically speaking. Of course, it is in the depths, so there's that. So a lot of fans here. And what else? I'm just gonna try this one last time, because I'm not gonna waste all of my time on figuring out how to get that orb, how to get the chest in the orb. Then we'll go to Tarrey Town finally. Okay. But I'm just gonna put a bunch of batteries on here once again. And we are off to the races. Meaning, we're gonna try to figure out how to go in that orb, which I have literally no idea. I'm thinking we could try something kind of crazy. Like, well, first of all, can Mr. Goron over here trigger it open? No. Okay. So plan B is to go here and then let go. And then, yeah, we could try this potentially. And then we can try this. And this is not a good spot, unfortunately. Okay. Whoa, we gotta control this. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, okay, well you're controlling, you can't cancel out of this when you're controlling. Interesting. Okay. What if I go here, at the very bottom, like, right smack in the center. I can stay here for hopefully a long time. And then I can drop. And then I can do this. And then I can ascend. No, I can't. I can't cheese the system! Well, this is very unfortunate. Okay. How? Oh my god, we're losing more height than I expected. It's actually taking a very long... It took a long time to cancel out of that height. Okay. I should probably use this because my batteries are draining really fast. Like, very, very fast. Just incredibly fast. Okay, I am very, very low right now. Can I even make it back up in time? I don't even see where I'm supposed to be at. Okay, well, we've got... Oh, this is the low platform. Oh my god, we actually went so far down. That's pretty crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna give up on that, because I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna put a nice marker here that says there's a chest there that I'm too stupid to actually get. And... yeah, in the meantime, we just want to go to Tarrey Town, pretty much. We're pretty much right above it. I kind of want to go back to the tower, though. Just for the sake of being there and not skipping a beat on the ground. Alright. Back to the tower. Yeah, this is definitely a cool paraglider. Just with the Gliok. It's probably the first one of all the many paragliders you can get where, you know, I actually felt compelled to go to. Or to get, I mean. We can pretty much see all of Akkala right now. There's probably a lot of cool stuff to do. Akkala is one of my favorite regions, at least in Breath of the Wild, so I kind of expect it to stay the same in that regard. But we're not going to go up that path just yet. Oh, do we have this shrine mapped? Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, we totally did. Okay, I've got most of the shrines in the surrounding area, like, mapped out already. Alright. It is time. Time to go to Tarrey Town. I don't know where my horse is. I think it's still close to the stable, right? Yeah. Let's just quickly go through here. The only thing that kind of sucks of me being so far ahead in the game, even though I didn't progress the story, There's a lot of silver enemies now, and that's kind of annoying. Just because they really waste your weapons. They're not even that hard at the level where I'm at. They really just... They're wasting all of your weapons. All your good weapons can just go bye-bye. At the same time, it's pretty easy to actually find good weapons at this point in the game. Because you can just either, like, battle some cool bosses in the depths or stuff like that. And that's probably the best bet to getting a bunch of weapons. Like, the weapons I have right now, for the most part, are pretty strong. To the point where I kind of, like, don't like wasting them. Because it feels like I'm wasting some good weapons. In practice, that's not necessarily the case, I suppose, but... let me switch back to the stealth armor once again. Every time I see the bugs run away, I'm like, oh no! I'm not full stealth anymore. What is that? Just a different colored piece of grass. Different colored bush. Okay. Hey, Astrobot, how are you doing? Are you having a good weekend so far? What's this guy on about over here? Let's see. Oh yeah, I met him already. He said that the horse god is an Akkala now, apparently. So, I mean, of course, I'm gonna trust him on that, but... I guess we'll find the horse god. How are you doing? I was gonna play, Echoes of Wisdom. Probably like you would have hoped for, Astro, but then I'm kind of still sick, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to last through like a stream of important story moments in Echoes of Wisdom. So we're doing the next best thing. We're doing Tears of the Kingdom, going to Tarrey Town, fairly chill, kind of side questy stuff. So then, you know, I can stop the stream pretty much when I want to, or need to, or whatever. We'll probably be back to Echoes of Wisdom next weekend, most likely. Alright, I don't know if it looked so barren over here before. Wasn't there just a lot of water here? Was there like a straight up lake? No, I'm probably just imagining that. I think it was probably like this was the place with a bunch of guardians, I think. Just kind of a minefield of guardians. Hey, we got Ladder in chat saying howdy. Well, howdy to you. How are you doing? Are you having a good weekend? Just chilling with a bit of Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, okay, literally all of the, I don't know what to call these, but just the areas with, I guess all the building materials we've been seeing all around Hyrule. This is where they're manufactured, apparently. At least it seems that way. And, let's see. This is honestly probably the #1 most exciting area that I've been just very excited to check out in Tears of the Kingdom is Tarrey Town. Because in case I forgot to mention it at the start of the stream, I believe this is where you can build a house for Link, and in a sense it's probably the most like customizable area in this game, with a lot of cool neat stuff that I don't know if you could say it's late game stuff, but it's again a lot of customizations. Like, I've been holding on to a bunch of cool weapons just for the sake of waiting for, you know, I'm assuming there are still like weapon display cases, kind of like in Breath of the Wild. But unfortunately, they were not in Hateno, but I believe that we'll be able to have some here in Tarrey Town. So let's check that out. Because this is where all the rebuilding efforts for Hyrule are going on, I believe. Well, we've got some swanky music over here. Let's talk to this Goron. Just chilling out here. From what I've been hearing, Goron City's back in business. Which means I'd better hurry up and finish work out here so I can get back to Unoboko HQ. You a traveler? Careful now, the ground is uneven. Or what with all the debris everywhere, I wouldn't wander around too much if I were you. Okay. Yeah, there's just a really huge hole in the ground here. I mean, we gotta investigate, right? I don't even know where to start with all this Tarrey Town stuff. Like, I mean, Tarrey Town is technically over there. So, I mean, that's already a good place to start, I suppose. But, nah, let's go in this cave. Construction site cave. I might need a better bow for this guy. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I maxed out my Bright Bloom seeds. I have 999 of them, and it won't let me go any further. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But I mean, who even needs them, I suppose, at that point, right? Okay, so there's all this cool stuff. I don't think we can really get it, though. I guess there's another entrance. This is just the entrance where you get the bubble frog at. Esther says, yes, I've been having a fun weekend. Glad to hear it. Last weekend I was really sick, so that's why I didn't manage to stream. This weekend it's, I'm mostly doing fine. I'm mostly healed up, I guess. That's why we're streaming. Not 100% yet, but overall, not too bad. Master Pig says, sorry I was away for a bit, but I figured out my uni task. Ooh, that's good. So what do you have to do? Unless that's like something you don't want to share, but no pressure. I'm just kind of curious. Mostly because you said it's computer science related. Potentially. I guess you could be stuck doing some optional course stuff as well. All right. Priority queue stuff. Okay. That's pretty fun. Actually, we did that. Yeah, we did that like year 2 or 3. Scheduling some stuff for operating systems. I've essentially lost everyone else in chat immediately by bringing up that anecdote, but yep, it is what it is. I don't think I ever got mine working. I think mine was, it technically worked, but it was not optimal. Like, it would stay stuck on stuff. Oh, there's a shrine over there. That's kind of worth mapping. Yep. And let's see, what else is here? What else is around these parts? Master Pig says, my code is never optimal, bro. Asked a friend for assistance. Yes, welcome to the Skull Kid Gaming coding office hours stream. I'm a coding channel now. Which, no joke, I've been considering maybe doing a coding channel one day, but it ain't for now. I would not feel super expert enough to start a coding channel, probably. But then again, it's also the fun of, like, researching it to do a video, you know? Okay, what do we have here? What do we have? Not a lot of people to talk to. Oh, there's a well. I'm kind of lost in this place because it feels like there's so many different things everywhere, just scattered everywhere. It's like, where do I start? How do you even do it? Okay, let's get rid of this, because it's about to break. Well, yeah, it broke before it even did anything meaningful. Okay. This is actually my weakest weapon with the staff, so I may as well use it to mine stuff, I suppose. You would not associate it as some sort of mining weapon. Okay. Oh, I see what's up. Like, what do we actually have here, though? I don't know. Okay, I don't really need to do better than that. Let's just go up here. And... that's pretty cool. Okay, I should stop taking damage though. That would be appreciated. Okay, that actually brings us to where we wanted to be. Which is the other side of the cave we found. So I guess the well was half of it, and then we had the other half just hidden in a random hole in the ground. Okay. Yeah, it's so hard to see, like, where have I actually explored? I've just been messing around here, apparently. This is all underground, I suppose? I don't know. Where am I? I'm so lost. Wasn't there more people to speak to over there? Well, we could go to the dispenser. There's a bunch of random items. I assume, like, all these Zonai items. This is a different cave. Okay. All the Zonai items just fell from the sky right here in Tarrey Town. Oh, is this, like, yet again another side of the same cave? I think it is. It looks like it. So there's what, like, just there's 2 entrances. You can see it on the map, and the well. 3 different ways to get there, I suppose. Okay. Anything particular anyone wants to check out in the Tarrey Town area? Hey, look at that. It's the dragon. It's dragon time. And what do you... oh, you have a quest. Awesome. Pulco. Ah, are you interested in this too?
Oh.
Look at this. It seems like there might be things inside it. I wonder if we can get them out. This thing fell from the sky at the time of the upheaval. But what is it? And where did it fall from? So am I just supposed to, like, use it? I think I am. I'm just supposed to get some Zonai charges and get some stuff. You know, just to be safe, because this is a quest and I don't know what'll happen. Let's not waste 5 of them. Let's keep it to 1 and see what we get. Yeah, I forgot that when you placed 1, you literally just get 1. What are those things? There are Zonai devices inside this thing? There sure are. I actually think this might possibly be a truly amazing discovery, probably. Huh, well, I kind of knew about those for the past 140 hours of gameplay, so you're kind of late to the punch here, Pulco. And contraptions like this one have shown up in places other than just Tarrey Town. Kakariko Village in Nekluda, south of here, has one. And there's one in the southwest too, at Dig Dog Bridge. near the entrance of the Gerudo region. Well, I did not know about that one, I'll give you that. Could it be that the types of Zonai devices inside each area's contraptions are different? Questions require answers. We've got to investigate the other contraptions. But before that, I feel the need to ceremonially award you for your big discovery. Wow. A Sunday Lion granted. I guess this is, by definition, possibly the easiest quest in the game, so the reward can't be too good. Okay. But there's a research team studying the plant in Kakariko Village that's to the south of here in Necluda. If you want to learn more about it, you might try talking to them. Anyway, I'm off to move to more big adventures and discoveries. Hope to see you again. Alright. That's pretty good. Yeah, one of the easiest quests for sure. Yeah, and we can get her steering stick at the very least. I mean, we should probably actually chuck more in here if we want to discover what this one actually holds, because it's useful to have that info on the map afterwards. Alright, so let's chuck 5 in and see what we get. Okay, so it looks like what we got a smart wheel. We don't have a lot of those, do we? I didn't actually go to it. Why isn't it opening up on the smart wheel? What is the smart wheel? Is this? Am I reading? Oh, why am I reading? For some reason, this whole stream I've been reading a smart wheel. It's just a small wheel. I know what a small wheel is. It's like the opposite of a big wheel. And this dispenser seems particularly useful for building cars. Well, I mean, this might be the best dispenser of all for like bang for your buck, because you get all of the most important stuff, arguably. This one's really good, actually. You get fans, small wheels, big wheels, balloons, rockets, steering sticks. This might be the #1 to invest in, to be honest. Masterpig says, I still don't fully get this task. Never mind. Are they asking you to, like, do you have multiple different priority queues and you gotta, like, overall pick the highest priority thing of multiple priority queues? Is that what's up with your homework? Just taking a wild guess. Let's see. We probably have that shrine mapped, let's be real. And this goes up to Tarrey Town, so of course we're gonna check that out. But there's more people here. So let's speak. Is this still the same guy? Probably, most likely. Nope. Satari! Good evening. Huh? Who are you? This is a Hudson construction site. We're doing critical work that can't be done anywhere else. It's no place for civilians. Yeah, I just like saved Hyrule and like freed everyone from Calamity Ganon, but yeah, no, just a normal civilian, you know? I also helped Addison with all the signs for Hudson construction just everywhere around the land. Crazy. The disrespect, man. Not to mention the falling ruins. Those are incredibly dangerous. You really shouldn't be here. Hudson Construction is the #1 construction company. And they don't only do buildings like the ones at Lookout Landing. They also build machinery like the Skyview Towers. Amazing. And just wait until you hear about their latest invention. This balloon. Yeah, the one that Impa's using everywhere. Can you believe it was made using Zonai devices? I sure can. Pura has taken a keen interest in all the Zonai devices found here. So she asked Hudson to make this balloon for the Zonai survey team to use. Thanks to this thing, the scope of our research has broadened considerably. Anyways, as I was saying, we do critical work here. No civilians allowed.
Oh.
Yeah, more Zonai artifacts fall here than anywhere else. It's completely unrivaled. Look, see that? Only 3 have been found on the surface. To someone on the Zonai survey team, a site like this is a dream come true. Imagine rare research materials just falling into your lap. Incredible. I got a little carried away. Anyway, people are working here, so please give them some space. If you're headed to Tarrey Town, that rail car to the east is the quickest route. Alright. It's funny though, because they're like introducing a bunch of stuff for the first time, but just the location where Tarrey Town is located makes it that, you know, you've most likely heard of all this before, so it is kind of funny in that sense. Is this still the same Goron as before? I think it is. So it's already night. Time sure does go quick when you're working. Huh, I'm sure I asked HQ to send a Goron to come help. Ah, whatever. The name's Sanson. I'm the leader of the Unoboko boys here at Hudson Construction, tasked with clearing out this area. This place is gathering a lot of attention. I heard it's being referred to as the Zonai Treasure Trove. And there's still more stuff falling from the sky. It's not showing any sign of slowing. Wait, you don't know Hudson Construction? Yeah, I do. No, stop. So you weren't sent here to help? As a leader of Unoboko workers out here, I've sworn to keep my mouth shut. You're not getting nothing out of me. Wait, you don't know Unoboko? So you weren't sent here to help? Okay, if you heard of the Northwest from here, you'll hear about Goron City. Yeah, I know about all this. Alright. Okay, I don't know what he has sworn to not say. Master Pig says it takes an array, then sorts it into a priority queue or something. But it's not actually sorting anything, because it's still giving the same thing. Huh. I mean, obviously I would need more context for that, but... I mean, there's only 2 ways you can probably do this. Either it's like a thing where you have multiple arrays and multiple queues, and then they have different priorities between them, or items in the array have different priorities, and then you're expected to sort them, probably. I don't know. I mean, I don't have the full context, but there's only 2 ways to go about it, is what I would imagine. Based on the subject, I would think. Anyways, what do we have here? I think that's the bulk of... they're really just mass producing these balloons here. Okay. Well, let's go talk to the people over here, because I think this is where you can build Link's house and everything. Oh, there's a lot of people here, actually. Furnison, this isn't what we agreed to! We left the desert and trekked all the way here because you said we'd get to drive a vehicle like no one's ever seen before. And now that we're here, the only vehicle you've got is some piece of junk that no one can control? What kind of fools do you take us for? You've got it all wrong. It's like I said before. I'm working with Hudson Construction to make vehicles out of the Zonai devices and other debris that fell from the sky. And yes, it's true we haven't figured out how to control these vehicles. But that's why we asked you here. We're hoping professional racers like the 2 of you can offer some guidance. So was it? What are you even talking about? We're racers, not scholars, okay? Don't try to confuse us with your fancy words. You found nothing among these Zonai devices capable of controlling your vehicle? Sadly, no. None of the devices we've found in Tarrey Town work. That's funny, though, because they actually give a control stick in that orb over there. Granted, I guess they didn't really know how to use it. Hey, I'm standing right here. Don't cut me out of this little chit-chat. Didn't you say those Zo thingy-mabobs are from the Age of Legends? You trying to tell me something that old and run down is still useful? Please. We did come all the way here. It couldn't hurt to put our heads together. Besides, it's important for a racer to know her ride as well as she knows her own hands. Wasn't it you who taught me that, Shabone? Ah, fine. If Tally wants to help, then help is what we'll do. Yes, okay. And yeah, it turns out that these racers are actually wanted in Lurelin Village, so I mean that's pretty good. Yeah, Master Pig says, Tears of the Kingdom stream over, let's turn this into a coding stream. We should. That would be really funny, actually. But we can totally chat about it. Who cares about everyone else, am I right? I don't mind. I'm gonna have fun. Alright. So yeah, these guys, they just pretty much want to have a steering stick, obviously. Can I just like place a steering stick here and then all is well? That's probably what'll happen, honestly. Look at me! I'm building a car. That's a crazy car design you've got here. What a race car. Hey now! That vehicle is a prototype. Please do not touch. Hold on. What? Incredible. Just look at it. It's perfect. I have no doubt that Zonai device was made for steering. Ah, so sorry for shouting. Are you new to Hudson Construction? My name is Furnison. I'm collaborating with Hudson on a Zonai device research project. It's a pleasure to meet you. Matt says, good thing I didn't become a coder. Yeah, you did coding, I guess, for like at least a year in game dev school. But more importantly, this Zonai device of yours, it seems like it could be used for steering things, doesn't it? Please, could you show us what exactly this device is capable of? I don't get it. That weird thing is gonna make that huge contraption move? Say all the fancy words and silly jargon you like, but I'll believe it when I see it with my own eyes. Quickly, I must see. If we're going to do this, let's do it right. Hold on a minute while I get everything ready for a test drive. Let's see. I think I flipped the switches here, and yes. Alright. So we've got a car. It's a test drive course, you see? Those pillars of light, they disappear when you touch them. So here's what I'd like you to do. Touch all the lights and return to where you started within the time limit. Do that and we'll call the test drive a success. Until now, we've never been able to steer the thing properly. But if this device works, we'll have built another new vehicle, and one that's completely different from the balloons. Oh, I almost forgot, during the test drive, don't let go of the steering device, or go too far off course. Okay. We won't be able to retrieve the driving data if you do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna run away with the car, actually. Everything is ready. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to give it a try. I'll do it. Then let's get started. Go ahead and board the vehicle. Master Pig says, my real passion is always art. I've started drawing realism too. Ooh, that's exciting. Yeah, I think you have a different Twitter for art. I should probably be following that, shouldn't I? Alright. It's simple, really. Just touch all of the lights and return to the starting point within the time limit. Oh, and don't let go of the steering device or go too far off the course. We can't get the driving data we need if you do that. Finally, things are getting interesting around here. You better believe I'll be keeping a close eye on your technique. Hurry! Alright. I actually, recently realized that if you hold forward on the joystick, it actually goes faster. Which I didn't realize until recently. I just thought it went at the pace of when you're not touching the joystick, and I thought that was its only speed, but that's not the case. Okay, you gave me literally so much time for that. a full, like, 3 minutes. And it took, like, less than 30 seconds. More realistic drawing anyway, not one-to-one realism, obviously. Haven't updated my art Twitter in months. I really don't like using Twitter. Same. That's why we're on Blue Sky now. Time to plug Blue Sky for those who don't know. That's like literally just being on Blue Sky has like kind of reinvigorated my passion of just kind of talking about games on there, because for like a long time now on Twitter I was practically just posting like new video and stream announcements. Never actually shared any thoughts, and on Blue Sky that's where all the cool thoughts are now, yet again. It's like Twitter from like 4 years ago all over again, when I was actually posting stuff. I don't believe it. I never thought something so big could be steered so easily. Oh, technique like that is enough to get anyone fired up. Master Pixels, maybe I'll try Blue Sky, considering everyone is on there now. Yeah. Mostly just the brands are missing if you want to follow what the brands are doing. But I also gotta bully Matt, if Matt is still in chat here, into actually checking and posting on Blue Sky. You're like the only one right now where I gotta go back to Twitter to check. No one who loves racing could watch that and not feel excited. We can finally move on to the next phase. See, this is just the beginning of my experiments. I must figure out this Zonai device's full capabilities. And I'm counting on you to help me out. Here, please consider this a down payment. Okay, like every quest just gives 100 rupees. It's kind of lame in that sense, but I had the same issue now that I think about it with Echoes of Wisdom, pretty much just giving rupees for everything. That was mostly chests though in Echoes of Wisdom. It's always just rupees. Hey, you're now an official member of our team. Oh, also you're welcome to have this. Okay, more sleepover tickets. Okay, it's a sleepover ticket for a stable. The closest one here is probably South Akkala Stable. Matt says, oh yeah, I'm way too used to Twitter. Gonna take a while, lol. Yeah, I've just been checking a bit both every day now. Trying to do that. Head straight down that road, you can't miss it. That's where I've come from. Where do you think? How would I even get here otherwise? Other than just jumping off the cliff of, I guess, the Zora region, which obviously I could do. And Master Pig's Echoes of Wisdom is really sucky with its rewards. Yes. I don't know. Maybe I'm just blanking out, but I don't know if I've seen you, Master Pig, in any of the Echoes of Wisdom streams yet, but I take it you have it. I don't know how much you're liking it. What are your thoughts on Echoes of Wisdom so far? You must be exhausted from driving such a strange machine. Get some rest and a comfy bed. While you do that, I'll get to work on the next phase of our project. I hope you're as excited as I am about it. Yeah. Are they doing that because I actually have to like wait one night to see where, like, to have this place update? I kind of feel like that's what they're hinting at. Anyways, see, the vehicle is up and running, so don't accuse me of trying to trick you anymore. My goal has always been to start work on the Tarrey Town race project, and finally I can do just that. Now it's time for me to start preparing a test course. As long as we get to do some racing, you won't hear any complaints from us. The Tarrey Town race, yes, I am looking forward to it. And as I said then, this all ties into Lurelin Village eventually, which is kind of funny. Okay, so what do we actually have to do? Do we actually have any quests left here? Like that we just got, I mean. See, like this is the... It all leads to this, right? Yeah, like eventually we will invite these quote-unquote racing professionals to Lurelin Village, and that'll kind of seal the deal on that quest. Other than that, we don't have any of these that we can do just yet. And yeah, that's pretty much what we have, I think. So I don't know if we can... I think we just gotta sleep it off. So if we gotta do that, I'm just gonna head towards Tarrey Town proper, I guess. Because I don't think there's a whole lot to do around here. Well, I see that there's, I don't know if it's Kilton or his brother, I kind of forget, but they're just chilling out over there. There's a monster camp there. I think we've checked out the bulk of the surrounding area, at the very least the interesting stuff. Maybe I should run to that place and talk to Kilton. Or his brother, again, I don't know. I think it's like, what, Kilton and Milton? I legitimately forget. But obviously this is gonna be a Korok. You taunt me with a little stone at the top of this thing, of course it's gonna be a Korok. But yeah, Matt says, yeah, chests need to have something fun in my opinion. Do you have Echoes of Wisdom, Matt? I didn't keep track. But yeah, I mean, you've probably seen it on my streams at the very least. It's like they have chests, but they don't... Because of the echo mechanics, they don't really have anything cool to ever give you as rewards. So it's just like, here's a chest with rupees. And it's pretty much always rupees. If you're lucky, maybe it's a piece of heart, but I think they actually just have a tendency to, like, have piece of hearts not be in chests. Maybe I'm just making that up, but obviously there are pieces of hearts that are, you know, straight up just visible in the overworld. But Master picks as if they should go back to whatever traditional Zelda did and have any quest have a chance to give you a key progression item. Yeah, I mean, it's because of the echo mechanics that obviously they don't have like key progression items, do they? Good evening, traveler. So it is Colton. Okay, one sec. Sorry, as I said, still a little sick. Gotta mute once in a while to spare you from coughing or whatever. Foul weather can't fool my mood when I'm on the way to becoming a Satori. Oh yes, I forgot to mention something important. When it comes to bubble gems, I believe gobbling down many at once is the key to turning into a Satori. So in the future, please bring me the quantity I ask for altogether. The reward I give you will be based on how many gems you give me. A good deal for both of us. Okay. If you have bubble gems, I'll trade them for treasure. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see. If you give me 2 bubble gems, I'll give you 1 item of value. I mean, I've been stockpiling these for the whole games, so yes, please. I will happily do that. I'll dally no more. Here I go. Just eating all the bubble gems. Surely that's healthy. That seems very healthy. Oh, what is this strange feeling running up ways and down wise my body? It's still not enough bubble gems. Okay, I'm sorry. Now that I am myself once more, please, here's the treasure I promised you. Yeah, he's very convinced. I didn't realize that the treasure was being shown right there, but that's useful. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Ever since I ate that first bubble gem, I've been able to sense the presence of bubble frogs, though not all of them. For you, I can put my bubble frog feelers to work and seek out places they're likely to be found. Of course, if you happen to have any remaining bubble gems, I'll happily trade them for treasure. Well, I would like to know, yes, because the treasure is... I guess that's the treasure? These nails come from the Hinox. Okay. Sure. When they're used as arrowheads, why? Really? Okay. It just makes the arrow more powerful. You would not necessarily think that, but let's trade. I'll give you 3 of the... Okay, sure. Hopefully, like, it cycles to good rewards. but I'm kind of scared that it doesn't and that you just gotta find him at different locations to find good stuff. So, like, I don't want to waste too many bubble gems on that. Is the next thing good? That's mostly what I want to know. Oh yeah, the next thing is good. Oh, the next thing is really good. Okay. Finally, I can use all my stockpile of bubble gems. That was 3 of them. What is this actual piece of armor, though? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, Master Pix, I think I was in one of the streams, but can't remember. For Echoes of Wisdom. I'm at the very end of the game and found it good. Okay, that's good to know. I'm still, again, like at the... before the 3rd dungeon. You'll see probably when I stream it next week. But yeah, Link Between Worlds still better in my opinion. But Echoes of Wisdom did a good job. Of course, I'm not as far in as you, as I said, but that is also my impression so far. The Link Between Worlds is probably still my favorite 2D game. And then probably Minish Cap or something, I don't know. I didn't actually play all of the 2D games. Or like the ones I did, I didn't play all the way through. Like you know, Oracle of Ages and Seasons I've never beaten, but I've played both of them, at least to some degree. I want to go back and beat them at one point. Anyways, this is the Mystic Robe. Okay, what is this rupee padding? A robe acquired in exchange for bubble gems woven with prayers to spirits. It protects the wearer, allowing them to lose rupees instead of health when hit. Huh. This is really interesting. I mean, it's probably mostly useful in the very late game, but... because I wouldn't want to lose rupees in most scenarios. But let's trade again. Oh, 8 of them? Okay, well, I'm mostly doing this because I'm assuming it doesn't matter where he is, and we're just gonna cycle through all his rewards. Obviously, I don't care for all this stuff, but I'm hoping that the next one is something good again. But he's starting to ask for a lot more. Oh no, I think it was he gave me 8 eyeballs for 3 gems. I think I just read that wrong. See, we got another mask next for the Lizalfos, so that's pretty useful. 3 bubble gems again. Literally, we've been stockpiling them for the whole game, and now we finally get to use them. I'm so happy. Let's see. Yeah, A Link Between Worlds chests would have Master Ore in every dungeon to upgrade the Master Sword. Echoes of Wisdom should have done something similar, and they could have, right? Because there's the, what are they called? The crystals where you can just kind of upgrade the how long and how strong the sword is in sword fighter form. Granted, they probably do give them in chests sometimes, but not all the time. Anyways, I feel okay. Yeah, A Link Between Worlds is also probably the only game in the series that I've 100%ed. Which was really fun. It's a good one. I also loved finding the little, like, sea urchins. That was fun. Okay, again, just a bunch of monster parts. I'm hoping the next thing is good again. Let's see. Chest rewards peaked at Twilight Princess. Yeah, they probably did. 2 heart pieces per dungeon. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually, yeah. Yeah, and Matt says I don't have it. Okay, that's what I thought. It was that or Eve's 10 Nordic. Is Eve's 10 like the brand new one? Is that why you're talking about? Well, I mean, you've been playing the whole series recently, but I think it's the brand new one, isn't it? So you actually had to fork up some actual real cash for that one, unlike the other ones, which were probably fairly cheap. Okay, is the next thing a good reward? Yes, it is. It is the continuation of that armor, so I will gladly give you 4 bubble gems for it. Alright. Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom dungeons be like, here's 3 pumpkins for your efforts. Yeah, exactly, pretty much. If it's not rupees, it's like ingredients for smoothies, which you can find everywhere anyways, for the most part. Okay. So do we think that there's I mean, surely there's probably a hood for that, right? Okay. I literally just got a white-maned Lionel mace horns. Interestingly, I've never defeated a Lionel in this game, so this is legitimately the first time I get any sort of Lionel piece, which is kind of funny to get it this way, I suppose. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, 40 damage. That was only 1 horn though, so it's nothing too crazy. Oh yes, now there's a Horriblin mask, unlike the first game. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I mean, so far it's not too bad. It's consistently alternating between a monster piece and like essentially an armor piece, so that seems pretty worth it to me. It was worth walking all the way up over here. Okay. The Horriblin mask looks very stylish, if I do say so myself. And yeah, we're gonna have to sit through Giliok Wings. Sure. Yeah, Master Pig says I've only played A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds, and Link's Awakening. I mean, yeah, that's most of them, but I actually haven't played A Link to the Past. I probably should. It's probably more different than A Link Between Worlds than I realize. And, I mean, what else is there? I mean, yeah, I played Minish Cap literally on the channel, so I guess I'm ahead of you on that one. Link's Awakening, I played, again, part of the original one on my 3DS Virtual Console, never beat it. And then I beat the remake. What else is there? Oh, I didn't play any of the DS ones. Well, I've dabbled with them again, but, like, I won't even count that, though, because I dabbled, like, less than an hour with them. What else is there? I mean, I didn't play Four Swords. And as I said, I only partly played the Oracle games. Okay, yeah, Lionel Mask is very useful, actually. Because we've never beat a Lionel, so this feels like a good way to actually get through Lionels. I can't believe I'm actually finally gonna get through, like, all the 55 bubble gems that I had. Took forever to get to this part of the game where you could actually trade them in. So I guess I'm not too bad on the 2D games. I would say I've dabbled in most Zelda games, and realistically, even though it's my favorite franchise, haven't beaten that much of them. Quite surprisingly. Yeah, the Might Crystals yeah, that's what they were called. And Master Pig says, I've never encountered one in a chest ever, so I don't think that's a thing. Okay. See, that makes it worse, because they totally could have put them in chests, but they don't. Which is a bit weird. It makes chests, like, very boring in that game. Matt says, I would probably like top-down Zelda games, because I love Eve's 1 and 2, and they are inspired by those top-down Zelda games. Wait, did you never play a top-down Zelda game ever? The revelations today are crazy! Yeah, Eve's 10 is the most recent one. Most Eve games are cheap on sale. I mean, that's what I would have thought, because they're not super well known, and regardless, most games other than Nintendo games, realistically, go on sale for dirt cheap all the time. Oh my god, it's finally the Satori mask. Did we make it to the end of his quest of important stuff? 5 bubble gems. The Mystic Headpiece. Sounds fair. Unless there's a full set of, like, Satori stuff. I think this is just part of the set we just got, actually, right? The one where you can take damage with rupees instead. Okay. Yeah, so that was the full set. That's really sweet. Is that the end of his quest? It is! Oh my god. I've eaten all of these bubble gems and I still haven't turned into a Satori. What if I need to eat all of the bubble gems? Traveler, I promise this is the last thing I'll ask of you. Would you, prettiest, please collect all of the remaining bubble gems? No, it's not right. I don't have a single treasure left to trade. I couldn't. I shouldn't ask such a favor of you. So what do I do with the remaining bubble gems? That's a good question. I mean, thanks for telling me that. That was the end of it, though. Though, you know, perhaps it's because of all the bubble gems I've gobbled up. But I can at least sense the presence of each and every bubble frog across the vastness of Hyrule. I admit, of course, I don't know exactly where they are still. I can sense 91 bubble frogs out there. I must collect every one. Okay, that's... What do I do with the remaining ones? Does it literally just become a completionist thing? Or will there at least be something to do with them later? I'm happy I was able to unlock everything from the get-go, though. I will focus my senses and try searching for bubble frogs. Southeast of here, I sense a bubble frog bobbling near the eastern side of Ulria Grotto. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, it would be better if it was marked on the map. But that's kind of pointless. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know what you do with the remaining bubble gems. We've got 91 bubble gems left to find in addition to the 10 we still have, so... I mean, that seems like a waste of bubble gems. Yeah, Oracle games, I only beat Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And here I was thinking Matt was like a real Zelda connoisseur. You have fooled me. You've deceived me. But I mean, that makes sense, I guess. You should get more into the Zelda series, man. How have you played so many games and not played, like, all of the Zelda series? It's crazy. We're gonna have to force you to do it now. Honestly, the Link's Awakening remake is probably a good starting point if you want, like, something easy to get on the Switch. But, I mean, realistically, I guess an easy and free way to start is just A Link to the Past on NSO, realistically. Time to get things ready. Did the new quest trigger yet? I don't know if the new quest triggered. I think they really do want you to sleep for one night before the stuff happens. It's probably fine if I sleep in Tarrey Town, though, let's be real. But yeah, let's finally go to Tarrey Town. That's what we want to do after all. So this should just take us there. For railcar repairs and reconfigurations, please see Caretaker Grayson. Okay, Grayson. Use it whenever. Son and done. Hey, it's rare to have visitors at the workshop. Were you looking for the entrance to Tarrey Town? If you're going there, the railcar right in front of you should come in handy. It sure will. I mean, the other entrance to Tarrey Town is pretty much on the opposite side of the map. It's a suspended rail cart that'll take you from this workshop to Tarrey Town. Like son and done. It's President Hudson's pride and joy. It doesn't cost anything to use, so use it whenever you'd like. If you want to move a stop the railcar, just strike it directly. Okay. You see the buildings atop the cliff? That's Tarrey Town. That's where the business desk is for Hudson Construction, where I work. Hudson Construction is a company that handled assembly of Lookout Landing and the Skyview Towers, to name a few. President Hudson is always saying things like, "There's nothing I can't make." Anywho, if you're headed to Tarrey Town, use the railcar. Okay. Lately, folks have been into affixing decorations to weapons and shields and such. Turns out most of them can't deconstruct what they've done, so my brother Pellison started a business to do it for them. Oh, that's useful too. He gets it done, son and done. Give it a shot sometimes. Okay. Yeah, that's actually useful if you want to unfuse some, like, really good stuff. Okay. So this is... okay, this is not exactly a minecart. It's like this very sketchy thing. Let's use this useless tree branch. That's cool. It's kind of slow, though. A bit of a slow contraption, but it is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. But you kind of wish that they made a more direct path. I mean, this is fun, but if I just want to go to Tarrey Town, it's kind of slow. Up we go. Okay, and here we are. Tarrey Town at last. Whoa there! Want to use the rail car? I'm on the rail car. What are you doing? Why is the dialogue so weird in Tarrey Town? The context is always really off. Ever since we stepped in here, they're talking about stuff we learned about ages ago, or like stuff out of order. It's so weird. Usually the immersion's better in this game, but no. There's a fee for that. You're free to use it once you pay up. I mean, the guy down there said it was free for everyone forever. Oh, I've just been booted away from it. Hey now, don't be so hasty. Sorry, but you can't take that railcar until you pay the fee. If you want to use it, talk to me first. I mean, we were literally on it. Now it's just going away. Whatever. Oh, I mean, okay. It stopped anyways just because of it's out of range and stuff. Alright. I thought it might be valuable when I picked it up, but this weird rock is giving me the creeps. I gotta hurry and find some sucker to... Heading to the construction site, hey? There's a small fee to use the railcar. I'll collect that for you. It's 20 rupees, no exceptions, but you only need to pay it once. One fee, unlimited rides. That's a bargain, how about it? I mean, sure, I'll pay it just for fun, but like, the guy down there said it was free. Yes, very good, you're all set. Yes, profit, profit. The controls are simple. Just give it a whack to either start or stop it. You're free to use it as you please now. Yeah, what about the rock though? Oh, are you interested in this rock? I found it buried at the construction site. It's a rare rock, so I took it as a memento. But if you're interested, I would consider selling it to you for a special introductory rate of 100 rupees. Not for that price. In that case, how about 80 rupees? Can you go lower? Okay, he's not going lower. But... Hey, what are you doing? Oh, he's gonna get in trouble. I mean, I already paid 20 rupees for the rail cart. Are you trying to sell a random junk for outrageous prices again? Look at that thing. It's basically just a really big piece of flint. I'd call 60, no 50 rupees more than a fair price. But, I already set an absolutely fair price. And he might have. Okay, no need for the stern wife look. Well, what do you say? It's a real deal at just 50 rupees. Alright, I'll take it. What? He's actually gonna buy this weird rock I found? It's my lucky day. That's great. You have good eye, sir. This is definitely a very valuable rock, so you've made a wise purchase. And now this rock belongs to you, no refunds. I'll place it in the back for whenever you're ready to take it to its new home. Okay. Sure thing. We can do that. I mean, the shrine that needed it was all the way over there, I think. It's pretty far away. Unless it wasn't that far. Can I see it from here? I think I put it on the map, actually. Oh, I mean... I don't know, there was one over there. I'm just gonna let it be, I think. We'll just let it be here for now. But yeah. See, Master Pixels, I don't know, but the algorithm works now. My first thought was, oh, you're talking about the YouTube algorithm? What? This is the challenge of being a YouTuber at the same time as being a programmer. But I literally did the same solution earlier and it didn't work. That is how programming works sometimes. You just do some little weird thing and you don't know how it works. And then it just works. And that's kind of funny, but you should probably try to understand why it's working. Who am I kidding? You're probably under too many deadlines to have the time to do that. Even though that's probably good to generally know what the thing you're coding does. Okay, so this house is looking pretty empty. It's looking very empty, actually. But there's a nice garden, and we get a nice view of Tarrey Town, which obviously we don't have to build from scratch this time around. But there's a lot of stuff going on in town, as it would appear. Alright, are we gonna finally meet Hudson after all these times? No, this is Ronson. Just yesterday she was talking about it happily. Perhaps you're overthinking it. Though I do understand, I know you're worried about Madison moving. Monnery told me that Madison has been acting real cheerful lately. I can't help but wonder if she's, you know, just putting on a bold face after all she's going to be picked up soon. Please, if you keep acting like this, it will only make it more difficult for Madison to leave. Okay, we have no idea what they're talking about, of course, but this is a once-in-a-lifetime journey for a Gerudo. We should support her and give her a grand send-off. You're right, of course. It's a special journey, and we should do something big for her. Huh? Ah, a customer. Welcome to Hudson Construction. Let me guess. You're in the market for a dream home, right? Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? That's no surprise. Our unique modular building style lets you put rooms together to create the perfect home. But I'm so sorry, we're still not ready to open for business. Wait, it's you! Oh. Look who it is! Oh, it is Hudson, yeah, okay. It sure has been a while. You know, thanks to you, Tarrey Town is doing real good. Nowadays, it's the kind of village that welcomes folks from all over to come live in peace. Oh, and we have a daughter. Looks just like her papa. She is wonderful. My little Madison. Hudson, you've got to get it together. Sorry, I've got to go. We're kind of busy right now. I'm going back to work now, Ronson, but don't worry. I'll try to think of something nice to do for Madison. Alright. Yes, so I guess I forgot they were married, and that's why they have a profile. Ronson and Hudson, the owners of Hudson Construction. This married couple runs the company that has been a key to projects during the long reconstruction of Hyrule, including the creation of Lookout Landing, the Skyview Towers, and Skyview Towers. Hudson has unparalleled skills as a builder, and together with the Gerudo tailor Ronson, they helped found Tarrey Town. They also have a daughter named Madison. Okay, it's not every day you actually find a new character profile after 140 hours, so that's kind of exciting. Anything good? We're not open for business yet. Okay. Yeah, okay, they're preparing a surprise for their daughter. That's the company's storehouse. However, the door seems to be stuck, and I can't be opened from the outside. Maybe something is blocking it inside. Okay, we can try to fix that, I suppose. We've just got a Goron chilling out here in the shade. Yeah, 140 hours and I've only got 2 dungeons beaten. Can you tell I like just exploring the world and doing side quests yet? So you got a chance to talk with President Hudson, huh? I was just out here waiting my turn to go chat with him. But I ended up falling asleep. Okay. I came to help clear out the Zonite devices and ruins that fell all over the workshop. Heard they could use a hand. But I'm still pretty tired. Think I'll take another little nap before I introduce myself. Okay. Anything good here? Can I open this door? I sure can. But it's not actually connected to the bottom floor. Oh, look at the drawings. That's really nice. Madison's notebook. Alright. For her move. Note number 1. Say the Gerudo greetings clearly, smoothly, and easily. Good morning is Savota, not Sabota. Okay, boys are vo, not B. No B. Grandma is Vaba. Okay, V and B. Okay. This is really hard to read, actually. The chief's pet is special. Okay, the chief has a really neat pet. Her name is Patricia. Yeah, indeed. I guess she's going to Gerudo Town. Patricia the Sand Seal. She can read people's 4th sons. Okay. No talking to Vo. Once I go to Mama's hometown, I won't be allowed to talk to Vo anymore. Mama says it's a Gerudo custom. I guess we'll just need to talk to all the Vo before I get there. Note number 4. Must not cry. No crying. Okay. So that was the notebook, all right. Let's see. Master Pig says, I'm just gonna take the win on the algorithm. Yes, fair enough. I run it again and now it doesn't work. No. You might have some randomness issue going on there. Or you just forgot an edge case. I'm not surprised if people haven't played a single 2D game, but I feel more people should play the 3D traditionals. Yes. Definitely, like, I started playing Majora's Mask 3DS a few years ago, and then too many games came out. That was actually my 3rd time restarting Majora's Mask, which is kind of funny. If I can get back to that after this game, that would be pretty cool. Well, after Echoes of Wisdom 2. And then I kind of want to play Skyward Sword, want to wrap up Twilight Princess Let's Play for the first time in like 10 bajillion years. All that good stuff, right? But yeah, they definitely should play more traditional games. Wind Waker is amazing. And I mean, I'm not such a fan of Twilight Princess, but it's a good game too, of course. It's just not... Well, I mean, I can't comment because I didn't beat that game, but the annoyance I have with Twilight Princess mostly revolves around the controls, which is kind of funny. I complain about it a lot in my Let's Play, if you didn't know. But Matt just says just gonna focus on the Eves games for now, and then moving on to Tales of Cold Steel. Yes, indeed. 2 more trophies left, nice. I missed one thing in my first playthrough and could have done it, but never did, because I'm stupid. I mean, you can't know everything ahead of time. Is there an easy way to... there is no easy way to go in the storehouse. So let's just check out this house right here. See what there is. See if there's anything cool happening in Tarrey Town. I don't know. Most of these houses seem pretty empty so far, which is kind of funny. I suppose it's daytime, everyone's outside, but there's not even that much stuff in these houses. This is probably the inn. So there should actually be some meaningful stuff in here. Ah yes, I remember this guy, Capson. He was like the advisor, I think, for Zora's domain at one point. Ah, a customer. How interesting that you should arrive at this particular time. To seek me out at this time of day, if I may dare to assume, you must be a Hylian of the nocturnal variety, yes. This is a village where many different folks gather. I offer pleasant sleep to all, regardless of their rank or where they come from, by the mercy of Goddess Hylia. O humble servant, led me here by destiny. Are you in need of a place of respite? Well, not yet. It's funny that the fancy bed has a different name wherever you go. Over here it's just a water bed, which, I mean, fair enough. I guess he's a Zora. That kind of makes sense. And, but yeah, I mean, it was fun in Breath of the Wild to literally grab all these people from all around Hyrule and convince them that they should move to Tarrey Town, because that was the best fit for them. Okay, so there's a traveler coming this way. We'll have to exit out of there after, I suppose. Maybe get that shrine over there too. Of course, this is a pretty big shop. I mean, they're selling a lot of stuff, and it's actually not every day that you get to, I guess, buy some, like, dazzle fruit and even just, like, some flower bombs and whatnot. Is this a good price? I don't think so. But, okay. Yeah, they got monster extract. Pretty cool. Anyways, I just want some arrows. They're a decent price. I think some people sell them for 30. But I tend to get short on arrows, and I have a lot of rupees now, so why not? We may as well. Pelison's here. Break it down, son and done. Sir, have you ever regretted attaching something to your weapon or shield? That's the time to tap me, Pelison, here at the Break Apart shop. Yeah, the only place where you can break apart stuff without the fused thing being destroyed, I guess. Fastener, you can blink, zip za, it'll be back to how it was before. It just costs 20 rupees. You want to break something down? Not yet, but that's a nice service there. And you've got this whole little launch pad just for that, which is kind of funny. Look at that. I see there's a rock in the background, which is almost certainly a Korok. It's always when you break up these arrows that you realize that there's actually quite a lot of wind just passively in the world. Okay, let's get this silent room, and let's get this Korok up here. If I can climb properly, at least. Because I'm struggling big time just to climb up here. Whoa, don't fall off. There we go, that's more like it. Alrighty. Let's just chuck this rock away. And what else do we have to check out? This spot here seems pretty barren for now. It's kind of interesting. It's like fake terrain. You've just got fake terrain up here. Okay. Okay, this is Kilton. So what is it? It's Colton and Kilton, I guess. Kilton's the original, of course. Why, hello there, you! It's an honor to see your face with my eyeballs once again, and on such a pretty day, no less. You met again with my younger brother, Colton, didn't you? I can smell it. He's a bit eccentric, I know. But I hope you'll find it inside your heart to treat him with kindness. Ah, where are my manners? I have yet to greet you properly. Kilton, at your service. Once upon a time, I made goods from monster parts, you see, and traveled about selling them from my shop. Yeah, I remember. But once I had saved up a tidy little nest omelet, I gave that stall to my younger brother. Now I've purchased this plot of dirt land so that I can at last make a real dream I've dreamed ever since I was a wee kilton. Sadly, it seems the president of Hudson Construction is very busy, and I can't take my next step forward without him. Still, it's only a matter of time before my dream is not a thing stuck inside my skull, but a thing here in the world instead. I'm a quiver with excitement at the thought of it. And yeah, what is your dream? The truth is, this is just between you and me. I have adored monsters ever since I was a wee kilton. How strange, this is usually the part where you say, "What? Monsters? Disgusting!" But here you are, so sensitive to my sensitivities. I know. Monsters are violent creatures and despised the world over because of it. That I can't deny. But they're also misunderstood. The way everyone hates them without even trying to understand them. Pitiful. And so I will educate the world about monsters. Okay. And once the world understands monsters, they will love monsters. That is my dream. But for my plan to succeed, I require the assistance of the finest carpenter in all of the land, Hudson. As soon as Hudson is done with his other business, you must come back. I promise you a monstrous spectacle of the likes of which no one has seen before. Alright, yeah, so I think this is, as I said, there's a lot of cool customization when it comes to Tarrey Town, whether it's before or in this game. But I think you can like lay out monsters here or monster parts or stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. But looks like we're gonna have to solve Hudson's problems, which is not super obvious how we have to do that. I'm almost wondering if the only way to go up in the storehouse there is to go in the depths, which seems kind of wild, but at the same time maybe it's not so wild. Maybe you actually do need to traverse the depths to actually make your way up there. I don't know. That, or there's just a cave on somewhere below the Tarrey Town plateau, if I can call it that. Astro says, I'm playing Uncharted 3. Madface? What? Is Uncharted 3 like really frustrating? But I know you've been playing Uncharted 3 these past couple weeks, I think. So we checked out all the houses around here. Did we talk to you yet? Hello again, thanks for helping out with those underdressed scientists. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a fun quest near the entrance, the old entrance of Gerudo City, I guess I should say. Gerudo, or not Gerudo, Goron City. What am I saying? I keep on confusing my words between Gerudo and Goron. Okay. I can't believe they misheard explore all the other paths as explore in underpants, yes. Hehe, I know that's not funny, but it's really funny. Anyway, I'm just glad I don't have to work in my underpants. And it's because you opened everyone's eyes to the naked truth. Funny. Okay. Oh, Hudson's here. What am I going to do now? We were so deep in conversation, we hardly made time for you earlier. Sorry about that. You know, here at Hudson Construction, we like to say, it's son and done. And here I am, president of the company, and I'm supposed to be strong and decisive. But when it comes to my own child, I feel so unsure about things. I mentioned her earlier. We have a daughter named Madison. She's wonderful, all the best parts of me and my wife, Rodson. But Madison is, well, she's going to leave and move to my wife's birthplace, Gerudo Town. The Gerudo have a law that says they can't associate with men until they come of age, you see. I mean, it's fine while they're very young, but when they start to become more aware of the world around them, someone comes from Gerudo Town to pick them up. I've been told that for a Gerudo, spending time in Gerudo Town is an honor. And Madison does seem to be looking forward to it. Anyway, I want to give her a big send-off, but I didn't realize this would be so hard for me. Ah, sorry you had to listen to me go on and on like that. I really should get back to the job site soon. I want to spend more time with my little girl before she has to leave, but I have so much work to do. My wife has her hands full too. What with preparing Madison for the move, she's so busy she can't even take work requests. Mostly I just wish someone could spend time with Madison so she wouldn't feel so lonely. Alright, well we don't actually know where she is, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do for this quest. But yeah, we just gotta play with Madison apparently. Or maybe just free up some time for them, I don't know. This is Honey, okay. What do you want? I'm supposed to play with Madison, so don't bother me, okay? But she hasn't come down from her room on the second floor. Maybe she's busy studying Gerudo. I mean, we checked there not long ago and she wasn't actually there. It's so confusing how many vo and va sounds there are in all those Gerudo words. It sure is. Don't tell me. Don't tell me about it. And what are you guys talking about? Where was that girl? Where has that girl gone off to? Yeah, I don't see her. I have not seen her. Oh, Madison, there you are. You've gotten so big. Okay, they don't recognize anybody. That's not her, darling. Didn't Madison say she was going back home? Well, that's right. To President Budson's. Darling, it's Hudson, not Budson. Alright, and do we have enough to upgrade? Should we go stamina or hearts? Okay, we don't have enough, so luckily we won't have to, I guess, figure out that question. Yeah, Astros is finishing up Uncharted 3. That's pretty sweet. And Matt says all I gotta do is finish the game a second time now, because again, I could have done that the first playthrough, but no. Oh, so you actually do have to redo the full game to get that last trophy? Crazy. See, that's what kind of sucks. Did we talk to this person? I don't think so. You're just singing the Hudson Construction jingle? Okay. They're a little busy, okay. Just between you and me, since Madison is moving soon, she's been spending her days cooped up in her room on the second floor studying in secret. I heard she's learning Gerudo. You know, the language they speak in her mother Ronson's hometown. She's got quite a backbone. Doesn't let her mama and papa see how hard she's working. So she's young but so diligent. My daughter, her name is Honey. Anyway, I wish she'd study as much as Madison. Oh no, this is none of your business. Please forget everything I just said. Okay. Wasn't there a, Okay, I guess Madison was here and then I spoke to Hudson and probably she just teleported up there for the quest or something. I mean, we can go talk to her, I suppose. Matt says, you can platinum Eve's 10 in one playthrough, but I didn't. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you can never. Usually you can always do it in one playthrough. What I'm saying is when they allow you to that, if you didn't do it in the right order, then you're forced to restart just to get a trophy or something, which kind of sucks. So yes, she did actually teleport up here after I talked to Hudson. Good morning is Savota. Good day is Savak. And goodbye is... What's goodbye? Huh? Don't frighten me like that. For a second I thought you were here to take me away on my big journey. I'm doing all this studying because I'm moving to Mama's hometown soon. Where she's from, there's this amazing language called Gerudo. I want to teach every son in the village to speak it too. So I've made it my mission, okay, to memorize as many words as I can. Hey, would you like to learn some words too, mister? If so, your timing couldn't be better. I'm about to give a lesson to Granny Monari. You should come too. After some instructions from me, you'll be speaking Gerudo in no time. For this lesson, I'm going to be giving a Gerudo quiz. You should try it. Okay. So let's just follow her, because we've pretty much been tasked to play with Madison, and that's pretty much gonna allow us to finally build her house and all that good stuff. So of course I'm going there. Let's see. Astra says, "Oh my gosh, I'm doing it! I did it!" What did you do, Astra? Did you beat the game? It's lesson time. All right. It sure is lesson time. Let's see. Yeah, there aren't a lot of guides available yet for Eve's 10. I mean, fair enough. If that was me, I would just give up on that platinum at that point, to be fair. Oh my, you're in a good mood today, Madison. Is it time for another lesson? Haha, of course. And it's a special occasion, too, because a new student is joining the class. Okay, now pay attention. Granny Monari, it's time for Madison's Gerudo quiz. What is the Gerudo word for granny? I don't know. Nope, too bad. Yeah, it was all in the diary too, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I want to give it another try. It's probably Vava. I don't know. Probably. Nope. Luckily, you can just try forever. Alright, so it's Vaba. Ah yes, Vaba. It was on the tip of my tongue. Well now, there's one more Gerudo speaker around here. Thanks to Madison, I've grown rather knowledgeable about the language myself, you know. Haha, well it's how they talk in Mama's hometown. So if every son can talk like that here, well, then Mama won't be so lonesome, right? I feel better knowing Mama will be okay, but now I need to think of a way to help Papa. I've got it. Papa is always so busy. I'll just make it a mission to help him with his work. Yeah, Madison is being very thoughtful. Okay, I'm gonna go ride the rail car to the job site where he does all his work. Nice. Oh, Madison, she's had to grow up too quickly. At her age, she should be clinging to her mama and papa's legs, not working up a sweat trying to make sure they're happy. Then again, maybe she won't have to. Ever since Haggy was put in charge of the rail car, it's become a whole lot harder to catch a ride. Yeah, it sure has, hasn't it? So, just to be safe... Well, I was gonna say I was gonna try to sleep for the race car mission to reset. Has to be this way, okay. I want to ride the rail car so I can get to Papa's construction site and help him out. But I forgot that the guy won't give me permission to ride unless I pay him. Yeah, he's still being rude. I never had to pay until he took over. Guess I'm gonna have to hop aboard the rail car without him noticing. But how am I gonna do that all by myself? What I need is for someone to maybe cover his eyes or something. How could we ever do that? Or can we just, like, hop on the rail car? Probably not. So 50 rupees for a weird rock I picked up, huh? Well, that's not so bad. Okay, well, how could I do that? What does the quest actually suggest? Ah, yes, so there's the board I'm looking for. Okay, maybe I gotta, like, fuse it to something. Oh. Of course I took damage from that. Sorry, but the construction company is still using that cutout. There's a few others I was going to throw out, though. They're in the company storehouse, and you could take them. However, the door seems to be stuck. Okay, well, I can still just use this one. It's just that I need to attach it to something if I don't want it to fall over. What could I use? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could chop down a tree, which feels kind of like a bad thing to do. That wouldn't even work that well, though, so it's probably not worth it. Okay, what other parts can I get here? That's the big question. Let's just grab a bunch of these boxes, I suppose. Oh, there's actually some even more useful stuff like this. That's even better than boxes. Let's just bring all of this over there. And that will do it. We'll just be able to do that. That says, to be fair, the platinum is not that hard. Fair enough. As long as it's not tedious. Like, if you're... The important part is as long as you're having fun doing the platinum and not just doing the platinum for the sake of doing the platinum. That is the important part. Oh man. The person who's asking everyone for money is freaking out. Okay. So let's do this and grab that. Just place this here. He won't see a thing. Okay. You can go now. Yes, you can. Huh, mister? Did you do that? I'm kind of nervous about it, but I trust you. I'll run straight there. Hopefully I did a good enough job. I mean, he's just currently scared for his life. I did it! My mission was a success! Yay, I can finally get to Papa. Okay, I'm off. He's gonna be so happy to see me. Thanks for helping with my mission. Sounds good. Alright, so Madison's Independence has been updated. And I don't think the cart is coming back anytime soon. So I'm just gonna go there myself. Oh, okay, there we go. Look at that. That's how we access the storehouse. Tarrey Town Tunnel. Okay. I mean, let's just get rid of this thing. It's immediately gonna break, of course, but, I mean, we've got a tree branch for crying out loud. Let's just use this again. Oh, yeah, of course the bubble frog's gonna be there. Well, we don't even need the bubble gems now. Or at least we don't know what they're useful for at the very least. But yes, of course we want to ascend up here in the storehouse. That's the way to go. And we are going to get these signs as well. They said it's a storehouse, but it's more like a bedroom. And it just has a bunch of signs. And we can just move this one out of the way and open the door. It's kind of funny because they're saying, oh, the door's blocked. And then here I am just opening the door in the opposite direction. Like you don't need the thing to be moved from the door. Oh, thank you. Not being able to open that door was really starting to annoy me. So a cutout was blocking the door? Well, I appreciate your help getting it out of the way. I'll just move these out back so they can't go and block the door again. Sounds good. Phew, that should do it. They're a bit banged up, so I was planning on throwing them out, but you're welcome to use them. Alright. Yeah, they're just all chilling here. I don't know if that was really like an official quest or anything, but surely that'll help, right? Now let's just see what's up with Madison. Not sure where Madison went off to. Looks like she's here. Maybe maybe stuff just stopped because it's nighttime. Is someone here? Oh, it's you. So, you know, I've been doing a lot of thinking, trying to figure out what I could possibly do for Madison. And, well, what I came up with is this. Gerudo Town is pretty far from here, and there are plenty of monsters along the way. So I thought I'd make Madison her own special air balloon. But I want to make it really special, something just for her. I'm just not sure how to do that. Special or not, I love the balloon you made, Papa. It looks like the sun. The sun? That's it. Let's color it yellow like the sun. I've seen sundelions around here. I could use them to make a dye. Bet I'd get a beautiful shade of yellow from them. But for me to dye something this size, I need 10 of them. You need sundelions, Papa? Those are the bright yellow flowers, right? I'll make finding them my new mission. I appreciate the thought, but it's too difficult. Sundelions are quite rare. I'm not even sure where you'd find them. Don't worry, I've seen a sundelion before. It was attached to the runes that fell from the sky. The sky, huh? Alright. Now what? Yeah, we just need to give him sundelions, which obviously we should have enough. Okay. Here's 10 of them. Huh? That's awesome. You did it? You really and truly collected 10 of them? What's this? You found them all for us? Looks like I'll have no problem dyeing the balloon the color of the sun. Ah, I wasn't any help at all. I failed my mission. That's not true, Madison. Your papa is about to turn this balloon into the sun, isn't he? I know. Why don't you help me with that? I will, Papa. I'll help you make the sun. Alrighty. Quick and quality blink and we're done. That's why every son chooses Hudson Construction. At last it's done, and morning is already here. I'm just happy I get to watch my little one sleep a bit longer. Hudson! Oh, Ronson, what's wrong? No, don't tell me. Yes, her escort has arrived and is waiting at the village entrance. I see. All right. So it looks like that's going to be the end of our quest. Let's all go together then, in Madison's special sun balloon. Would you join us as well? Oh nice, we get a nice aerial view of all of this. Wow, I feel like I've turned into a bird. Oh, Madison, Don't make such a ruckus. You don't want to fall from this height. Hey everyone, take a look at that. The sun is waking up. It's blessing the start of your journey, Madison. Whether you're in Gerudo Town or Tarrey Town, never forget that we are all standing beneath the very same sun. The only distance that matters is the distance between our hearts. So you see, your mama will always be beside you. We'll be touching down soon, hold on tight. That's nice. Nice little moments like that, keeping up the Tarrey Town tradition. And just like that, we're back in Tarrey Town. Papa, your present made me very happy. Madison, you know, if you get lonely, you can come back any... Sorry, never mind. Papa needs to be strong just like you. My little Madison, it's time for you to go on your big adventure. Yes, it's time. You can trust me. I'll take care of your papa and mama. Don't worry, you can go. Go become a wonderful Vi and come back with lots of stories to tell. I can't wait to hear about your adventures. I'll come visit you in Gerudo Town sometimes. When I do, let's play again. Thank you, every son. I mean, Sarkso. I'm going to become a great Vi like Mama. And I'll meet a wonderful Vo like Papa. Savork, every son. And yes, Tarrey Town continues to have great character-driven side quests, I see. Ronson, did I manage to keep a smile on my face? Yes, you did great. She didn't cry, so it's good we didn't cry either. Now this is the start of a new life for us too. Let's pull ourselves together, if you're ready. Yes, you're right, of course. Okay, I'm ready. Ah, sorry about that. You know, you really were a big help to me. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. Those Sundalines were pretty valuable, weren't they? Well, as a way of saying thank you, please take this. It's 100 rupees again. It makes me laugh because all the side quests are 100 rupees in this game practically. And this is from me. Okay, well, we get 200 rupees, but whatever. You've already helped me so much. But if you ever visit Gerudo Town, please check in on Madison. What are you talking about? Have you forgotten that Vo aren't allowed in Gerudo Town? Ah, right. I guess it slipped my mind. Now I've got to get back to work. Don't you have a customer waiting for you, dear? But yeah, I don't remember, maybe I just didn't do as many side quests in Breath of the Wild, but I don't remember them being so bad at just like giving rupees for no reason. Alright, so we did that. We've got Hudson Construction there. I didn't realize the first time around that there's a huge sign at the top. But yeah, I mean, I guess now he can do Kilton's thing. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, a Bokoblin's most distinguishing feature is its nose, which you'll find squished upon its face like gloof. Its ears, on the other hand, are quite whippy, and its horns goes whiff. Okay. That description of yours, can't I get a picture? Okay, so that's how it's gonna work. Matt says I've got one more trophy left. Well, you're almost there. That's pretty exciting. Ah, hello. I appreciate you helping me with Madison. That was a rough patch there, but I feel a lot better about things, thank you. I admit hearing about the sand shroud that Gerudo Town is dealing with, well, it's had me pretty worried. But she's safe with her Gerudo escort. I'm sure they'll take good care of her. Ronson is back to working on those dream homes, so I better get back to work too. Ah, sorry. If you don't watch out, I'll start talking your ear off again. You've been a good listener, thanks for that. This is Kilton. He moved into Tarrey Town the other day. He asked me to make a sculpture of a monster for him. Sorry, I am an awful describer of things. I would draw you a detailed picture of a bokoblin if I could, but there's no art to be found in the bones of my body. But I fret not. I, Kilton, will describe the monster to you with more enthusiasm and much zest. Surely that will help. Well, it would be better if I had a detailed picture to refer to. Okay, do we just have a nice picture on hand? Nope. Yeah, we don't have one. Of course we have one in our compendium, but I guess that will not do. Okay. A Monstrous Collection 1. So yeah, we're gonna have to take pictures of stuff like bokoblins and probably, realistically, all of them, I would assume. Okay. Let's see, is this ride faster the second time around? Yeah, let's hit it with the tree branch. It actually does seem a little bit faster, but that's probably not true. Of course, it's gonna go fast for this part here. Alright. Nicely done. We're back here. Because I think we can quite possibly get started with building a house, potentially. Or doing the whole race stuff. I don't know. I think I still need to sleep for this to work, but okay, maybe not. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna ask about the Lurelin Village thing, I guess. I admit a rally race on the water does sound pretty interesting, but we're real busy working on the Tarrey Town race. We don't have time to go getting wrapped up in something else. I doubt we'll be able to go anywhere for a while, at least not until our work here is all wrapped up. And is that wrapped up yet? The Tarrey Town race project is an important part of the effort to develop new vehicles. And it's almost ready, I just need to wrap up some final details. Okay. So they really want you to sleep while this happens. I don't know if you gotta go to that stable specifically. That is a little bit annoying. That's like the only prerequisite they have. Okay, but where's Ronson? Ronson's on the new house project, so are you over here? Ronson, where are you? Maybe Ronson's actually just back in Tarrey Town. I got fooled! I got myself fooled, and there's no shrines nearby, which kind of makes it a little bit annoying to get to here, I suppose. But let's just go up here again. Oh, I guess I missed your message in chat earlier, Matt, but you were saying that you're gonna record the end of Eve's 10. Because it's basically finishing the game in the hardest difficulty. Oh, fair enough, yeah, for like your challenge episodes. They make this contraption look really cool because instead of using the glue that I have, they're actually all tied up with like strings or whatever. So that's pretty cool. I'll give them that. There we go. We're back here. Should have probably checked if Ronson was here before, but I didn't because I'm stupid. Welcome to the Hudson Construction. With Madison off to her own little adventure, it looks like I can resume working on dream homes. I'm a little uneasy though. There's some kind of massive sand shroud in Gerudo right now. After all, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'll just keep her home safe until she returns. Okay. And in the meantime, I need to buckle down and get to work. Hudson Construction's whole business is built around supporting our customers as they assemble their dream homes. Maybe you're thinking a little basic, like a kitchen, or a fully furnished room, or something more. We're here for you. Maybe you want to add a nice spare display to some of your favorite pictures, or place to care for your beloved horse. Okay, that sounds much more exciting than the house in Breath of the Wild. But that's nothing compared to what's really important, and what all of our customers truly enjoy, which is the opportunity to assemble all these individual rooms on their own. You pick the rooms you want, and then you can put them together the way you always imagined. That's the real core of the service we provide. We even give a little commemorative gift to celebrate starting down the path to dream home ownership. You know, our family is in your debt for all the help with Madison. If you're interested in a dream home, I'll set you up with a discount. It's my way of saying Sark so. You know, thank you. Okay. Sure, let's do that. There's a vacant plot in a prime location. I'm sure you'll like it. Ordinarily, the land alone would cost 3,000 rupees. But as a special for you, I can offer land rooms combination deals for only 1,500. Well, good thing I have a lot of rupees on hand, apparently. Okay. We're glad to have you as a customer. We can get started right away. As mentioned, we already have a prime plot of land set aside for you. It's a bit southeast of here, and it has an excellent view. Oh, so is the house like at the top of the mountain? It could be a little tough to spot it due to the sun, but there's a shrine over in that direction, okay? Another member of our staff will meet you on the hill to the left of the shrine. Speak with him there for more details. I hope you enjoy building your ideal dream home, Savork. Okay. That's very cool. So we can go all the way over there and get started on home creation. Yeah, Korok is just chilling up there again. Love it. Of course, my horse is like miles away now. And I think I can see the guy up there. Looks like there's a Goron chilling out up there maybe. I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me, but that's kind of what it sounds like. And this is a kind of cool looking arch from what? It's like a bunch of Zonai stuff that's been repurposed. Oh, there's a Sunday lion. We have a lot of them. So giving 10 of them was not a big deal. Oh yeah, with the sign. Just a makeshift sign around all this. Okay, let's get the darners. Oh, it's a lightning storm? That doesn't sound too good. Where do you want to go? I bet you want to go downhill. Am I right? Yep, I was very much right. I'm definitely not gonna go that way. So we're gonna just map you for now. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff this way. A lot of cool stuff. What's electric? Oh, my shield is electric. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of neat stuff that way, of course. But let's just make our way to the shrine. Did the bird catch on fire? Look at that. That's really funny. And I'm, of course, just gonna ignore the monster camp over here. I thought the house would be down there, to be honest. But if the house is up here, that ain't too bad, I suppose. I mean, realistically, it looks like a nicer location. But let's give it a spin and see what we get up here. Oh my god. It's like a remix of the like indoor house theme or something from Ocarina of Time. It really is. That's crazy. I mean, honestly, for building a house plot, I mean, first of all, you can tell they just prepared this place for a house. It's completely flat, but awesome. A remix of Ocarina of Time indoor theme. I don't know what it's actually called, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice little surprise right there. And okay, yeah, let's just go in the shrine. Will this be another Roru's Blessing? Probably not, to be honest. There's probably an actual puzzle in here. It's another one of these. You know, I feel like the shrines in Tears of the Kingdom are so uncreative. Half of them are Roru's Blessings, the other half are like these ones where they strip you of all the stuff you have. Which, you know, arguably a good thing though, because in Breath of the Wild, if there's any sort of combat challenge, they would feel kind of unfair depending on how good or not you were in the game. How leveled up or not you are, I should say, but the amount of, like, creative puzzles is actually, like, there's almost none. Okay. That's pretty good. We've got a lot of constructs left to defeat, though. Do I have a... Yeah, okay, I've got a thick stick and a wooden stick. Let's start by fusing some materials here. Getting a better sword out of that. Okay. Oh, that was good. No one's really noticed me yet, which is kind of funny. Okay. I'm gonna run out of arrows here. I mean... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're kind of powerful. I mean, if I get your weapon, though, that'll be good. Oh, I can just... Yep, I'm gonna steal it. No, I knew it. I knew the arrow was gonna be timed to hit me. That second time around. Oh, you don't even get arrows from them. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna fuse a thick stick to this. That seems not too bad. And... I don't know, flame emitter can be dangerous, but sure. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Okay, these guys are pretty weak. They don't want to make this shrine too hard because it's arguably tied to having your own house. So that's why it's not so bad so far. That worked pretty well. And I missed. I missed the crucial shot that I needed. He's got a fire stick. I've never actually tried to fuse any of that. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. He noticed me, and he is the big, scary guy around this part of town. Matt says I've never liked the shrine system. I mean, fair enough. I honestly did not mind them too much in Breath of the Wild. Like, I was sad that they replaced traditional dungeons outright, but I thought they were pretty cool overall. But the shrines in Tears of the Kingdom, I genuinely do not enjoy that much. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Can you destroy the other guy? Oh my god. Okay, you gotta go down. You gotta go down. You're too scary. There we go. That takes care of that. Now I just need more arrows. And I still have 0 arrows. That is not too good, considering how scary these guys are. I mean, there's a lot of stuff up there, though. Let's try to go up to that platform, and I'm also going to be lazy and use this as a car. Oh my god, it's so fast. It's so much faster than I thought it would be. That's not good. And it turns very poorly. Okay, so there's a vehicle in there. There we go. We got the bow out of that. And let's just make our way to the top here. Let's see. Matt says, now I'm just waiting for Stellar Blade Nier Automata DLC. Oh yeah, they announced that. Isn't that like mostly just costumes though? And they announced that a while ago and it's still not out. Huh. That's interesting. I really wish I had saved some arrows. Not gonna lie. But, I mean, maybe I'm supposed to go up there and go in the box. That's where all the big cool stuff is, right? Hopefully. I mean, kind of. There's arrows. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of power-ups here. So that's kind of what you were supposed to do, which is kind of interesting, I suppose. I'm just gonna put like a cannon at the... Oh, there's already cannons on here. You know what? I'm good then. I'm good. I'm just gonna walk out of here with the big dangerous vehicle with the spikes. And just... That's how I'm gonna get the big powerful guy. Look at that. The cannons are gonna do it before we even get to him. Sweet. That was pretty fun, actually. Just realizing that there's a vehicle for you to unlock at the end. That's a fun twist. That says, of course, I'm going to buy the Eve's Oath of Falgana port to PlayStation, even though I already played it, but still amazing game. Oh, there's a Nier Automata area. Okay. This is bigger DLC than I realized, then, I guess. I guess it makes sense that this shrine is very contraption-focused, since Tarrey Town is, you know, pretending to be all about contraptions and stuff. Well, not pretending, but I mean, it's like the hub for contraptions in Hyrule, so to speak. Also, is the chest here? Yeah, okay. The chest is just part of the end game. I see. It's probably a new explorable area and some new bosses. Okay, that's cool. So it's more in-depth than I thought. They're actually doing content in relation to that. I really just thought it was, you know, like a crossover for costumes and whatnot. But hey, if it's like in-depth, that's pretty cool. I still have yet to play Nier Automata, but it seems like a fun game. Stellar Blade 2 for that matter. Astrobot as well. I gotta play Astrobot. Gotta buy that. Alright. So that was pretty cool for the shrine, and then I think we're just gonna get started with house building and whatnot. And that'll probably be that for the Tarrey Town area. I don't think we'll have time to wrap up the racing side quest and stuff, because it's been going on a long time, and I'm starting to lose my voice because I'm kind of sick. But yeah, I mean, we'll do a bit of the house stuff because I really want to check out the house stuff on stream, but I think the rest is pretty self-explanatory. There's just going to be like a race side quest, and then they will eventually go to Lurelin Village and stuff. But I think we've done the bulk of the cool stuff in Tarrey Town. Like, of course, there's the Kilton quest where you see you're going to have to like take pictures of enemies, and then you're probably going to build statues, like they said, of all the enemies. That's kind of a neat thing. You can imagine how that plays out, though. But we've done the bulk of the Tarrey Town stuff, which is pretty cool. That's what I wanted to do today. And, I mean, to be honest, I had kind of given up hope on doing Tarrey Town related stuff in I guess my playthrough. I was just going to do it on my own. But no, I mean, stuff ended up being timed for the best, I suppose. Hey, hello, you must be Link. I am grandson of Hudson Construction. Ronson told me about you. I'm here to answer all your home building questions. In fact, why don't I get started with an overview of the process? First, if I could direct your attention this way. Okay. Yep, just that suspiciously flat plot of land. Okay. If you place the rooms we sell here, well, you're on your way to building a one-of-a-kind dream home. Yeah, so I guess you get more customization control than in Breath of the Wild, where you kind of just bought a house that already existed and fleshed it out a little bit. Here you actually get to build it how you want, which is pretty neat, to be honest. Okay, 2 rooms. Excellent, 2 rooms to get you started. Good choice. One moment, please. Yeah, Matt says if they were costumes, they would have come out already. Yeah, that's why I thought, like, oh, they announced it and it's not out? I thought it was out, but that explains it, I suppose. And Matt says, like, Platinum Stiller Blade. I remember that. But Nier Automata seems to be harder than to Platinum. That's fair. I mean, it's pretty arbitrary how, you know, developers decide to assign trophies. Oh, do I gotta build this with Ultra Hand? That's kind of funny. The one on the left is a foyer, and the one on the right is a bedroom. They are covered with nets to protect the interiors, but don't worry, we'll remove them once the construction is complete. Now all you need to do is place both rooms on the ground. Arrange the rooms so that they fit nicely within the rope boundaries. One more thing, you can only place rooms in the roped off area. Please remove any other items before the inspection. Now let me know when you're done so I can perform an inspection. With that, please thoroughly enjoy taking your first step towards building your dream home. Okay, it's kind of funny that they magically assume that you have Ultra Hand. I mean, how would it work for anyone else? Hopefully we can, like, rebuild all this stuff later, right? Units used, 2 of 15, okay. I'm done building. How do I do this? That's a fair question. Now all you need to do is place both rooms on the ground, arrange the rooms so that they fit nicely within the rope boundaries. Okay. You can only place rooms in the roped off area. Please remove any other items. Okay. You're free to remodel your house as often as you please, so don't be shy. Okay, that was my main question. I mean, it would have been kind of weird if you were gated off from editing this house, like, ever, but... okay, so this is, like, the entrance. So I think the logical thing to do... I mean, I don't know which side I want the entrance on. Seems convenient to have it facing the shrine, right? So maybe let's do that. Something like this, and as I said, it's a pretty basic house so far, so we may as well just, like, put it together. Oh, you're gonna get stuck. I feel so bad for you. Oh, you might have to move out of the way. What happens if he gets crushed? Oh, that's what happens. It literally stops it from happening. Come on, get out the way. Get out the way. Okay, that's more like it. Not sure what's happening with the glue though. Yeah, the glue's very weird. Not sure why it's doing that. But hey, do we have a nice view if we go on top here? It's not the best. Maybe we want to move it on the edge here. Have a nice view when we're on top of Tarrey Town. I kind of like that. Okay. I think that's good. Good for now, at least. I am definitely done building. Okay. And then he's got to quote-unquote inspect it. Yeah, why is the NPC walking on the field? Very good point. Like, I don't know why they're doing that. Can they just make him stand on the sidelines? That would be less convoluted. I didn't find any problems during the inspection. You're free to go inside. Okay. It literally just looks like a block right now. You're telling me that was your first time? Nice work. Your dream home is complete at last. So, congratulations. I'll call Rodson over. Please wait here for just a moment. Sorry for the wait. How are things going? Are you happy with your investment? Of course, this is only the first step. The real building process begins now. I hope you continue to explore building your dream home. After all, Hudson Construction sells a variety of room options. Speak with Grantison if you want to know more about them. This isn't much, but here's a little gift for to celebrate starting your dream home. Oh, cool. We got a Hudson Construction fabric. It looks really funny by the looks of it. I'll be by your side for as long as it takes to build the home of your dreams. Why don't you take a look at the inside of the rooms you placed? Yeah, we may as well do that. Alright, Matt. Matt says, well, I gotta go. See ya. Thanks for dropping by, and have a great rest of your week. And hey, maybe I'll see you next time for Echoes of Wisdom. Gotta convince you to get that game one day. You know, aside from the fact that it's expensive. Okay, yeah, so we pretty much have a cool bedroom, and the rooms are kind of nicely connected together. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Let's take a screenshot. New homeowner. Link right here. And let's try to build this a little bit more. And yes, if you're still here, Matt, I'm bullying you to go to Blue Sky and try to post there. Anyways, once again, congratulations on having that construction project done. I hope my introduction to the whole process was clear enough. After all, you have so much more to build. Alright, maybe you'd like a house to have more of the comforts of home, or maybe some convenient features. If you want, just give any of that a try. Don't tarry. Just talk to Grantison. That's me. Okay. So what do you have? New rooms are an investment, which is why you can preview your options so you make the choice that's right for you. Now then, do you have a construction request? Sure do. Okay. So what do we have access to? That's what I'm wondering. Thanks for waiting. We're all set to begin construction. Yeah, what are the previews? I need more rooms. I sure do. I'll buy or preview rooms. Yes, because I don't have anything else right now. Okay, so we've got like generic angled rooms, furnished angle room, a square room, a furnished square room, a weapon stand room. That's what I want. Actually, what I probably want the most, well, yeah, I kind of want a weapon stand room for sure. A bow stand room I also want. Shield stand room. I don't think I have any crazy shields right now. A gallery. So can we just buy like multiples of the same? Because that's pretty cool if so. Oh, you can literally have your own goddess statue in one of these. That's awesome. And you can like tend to your horses. So there's a lot of cool stuff here actually. I thought I had a foyer, but it said I don't for some reason. A study, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Indoor stairs, so you can make 2 levels. Outdoor stairs. This is actually pretty in-depth. A garden pond. Okay, I guess the water will come in here after. A flower bed. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here, but I mostly want the useful stuff. For the time being at least, so I want a weapon stand room. Yeah, I'll buy it. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy it. I don't need to preview that. And a bow stand room. Yeah, so there's a lot of stock. So you can, apparently you can only have 15 pieces total, but you can really mix and match and have a lot of each, I suppose. And I mean, do I need a shield stand room right now? Well, sure. I want one for now. Let's buy that one. It's pretty expensive. Let's buy a gallery. I don't care if I'm wasting all my rupees on this. I don't know if it's going to be easy to connect all these together now. Because I am broke. And I should have probably spent on the furnished square room. Just to connect all of those together, you know? Can I sell stuff to you? Because that's what I'm wondering right now. Okay, so all of this stuff is here. But yeah, you really do need like a central hub to make all of this work. Which is kind of funny, because I don't know how I'll do this. Can I just like outline them on the outside like this? Like it doesn't matter. Oh, actually you don't even know what this is just looking at it. Do they all look the same? No, this is the gallery. Okay. So let's just drop the gallery for now. Just bringing all of that in here. As I said, I'm not sure if it'll allow me to do all of this without connecting them properly. Can I just lay these out like this? Oh, this is not the right side. Look at me, messing up everything. Oh, I guess it fell sideways. Oh my god. Okay. Can we fix this? Hopefully we can. Well, this is pretty janky. Again, I should have bought like a foyer or something. But hey, maybe it'll allow me to do this. I don't know. Can I just pretend I have an interior over here? Is this a valid house layout? This is a really janky house layout, that's for sure. And what do I have, like the gallery, the shields and the weapons, all like this. This is terrible. But okay, that's all we have for now. I'm done. Okay. It's probably, I don't know. Is it gonna let me because the rooms are not properly closed off? I don't know. Oh, looks like it's actually good. You're good to go. Alright, so far it is very janky. So I can put some shields, some weapons. So what I'm mostly curious about right now, and maybe I can test this with a magic rod because I kind of want to keep a magic rod here, is that I don't know, hopefully it saves my weapons if I like break the house apart later. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I can, where's the weapon one? That's what is this the weapon one? No, this is the shield one. Did I not buy a weapon one? This is the weapon one? Oh, I gotta, how do I attach weapons? How does this work? Oh, I'm stupid. Because it fell over, it's actually upside down right now. Okay. I see. Well, we can test this theory right now, I think. Let's put something... we got a lot of these shields going on, right? Let's just put one of these Mighty Zonite shields in here. And see what happens if we remodel the house. You know what? Maybe I should test this with something less good. I can probably just display my traveler's bow. This guy right here. Let's display the traveler's bow, and we'll see how that goes. Just want to double check that you don't magically lose your weapons when you rebuild, because that would be a bit dangerous. Okay. So we gotta fix this mess by just, oh my god, spinning it around the right way, please. Did we do good? I don't know. Yeah, okay, this is the right way, I believe. Oh, why are you here again? Okay. That's okay, you can actually see the bow is still there. So that's a little bit reassuring. And I am done because I'm broke. I can't buy like a foyer area. Not now, at least. I'm gonna have to go to like just a shop or something, sell some stuff. This looks like such a bad house right now. It's just a bunch of blocks. Okay. It probably would never look that good though, because they don't have like classic roofs or whatever. It's always gonna be blocky. But I really should have bought like a foyer area instead of buying the gallery. So my bow is still there, so you don't magically lose your bows, which I was a bit scared about. I can finally put my gloom sword that I've been carrying for ages, and just keep them here. So that's very nice. Literally, I've been keeping that thing for like hundreds of hours in the game. It's one of the first things I got by brute forcing my way through a battle with the Gloom hands. And I don't have, I guess I don't have a picture of it, so that's good. Is it really that hard to get a picture? Will it detect it if it's like this? Nope, it does not. I'm trying to get a full frame picture, but it's not working very well for some reason. Alright, well at least we got that mapped. Oh, we apparently don't have... No, okay, we do have a picture of a magic rod. I don't know, what is it flashing about? Pretty sure we have the magic rod. Wait, did it still not register? Okay, I don't know what it's on about. Oh, well, okay. And we could put a cool picture here. So you could probably buy a lot of those. Okay, I'm not bad of an artist. If you show me an example, I can paint a copy for you. What's our best picture here so far? I don't know, but I've got some cool pictures from over the time. This one's pretty cool, honestly. So is this one, to be honest. Or that one. There's a lot of cool pictures. I'm gonna go with this one. This looks pretty sweet, actually. Yeah, Master Pig says they're in the ceiling. Yeah, they totally were. Yeah, that looks sweet. All right. Yeah, so we just dropped off some stuff. Yeah, I've been holding on to a bow that I cared about for much too long. Which, I don't even know if it's the falcon bow or the swallow bow that I'm holding on to. It's kind of hilarious to say. So I'm just going to place down the both of them here, to be honest. I think one of them I am holding on to. I think it's the... I think you need the swallow bow to... like make Rivali's bow essentially. But okay, I'm just gonna put these down for now. Yeah, I've been holding on to this one too though. Okay, so I should put this one down. The Demon King's bow. And I may as well take pictures of all of these. Even though it's actually hard to frame them correctly when they're in these frames. As unfortunate as it is. But yeah, I'm trying to actually like fill out the compendium this time around in this game. Which is kind of fun to do if you do it as the game goes, right? Okay, what am I doing? Album, gotta clear this out. Clear out these random pictures. And get a nice picture of that. And there we go. Look at that. So we finally, this is literally the end game right here. I just wanted to get these things to hold weapons for literally ages. Literally absolute ages. And I'm glad that you can seemingly buy more than one of these now. So if you really cared about them, you could have a lot of rooms where it's just weapons and weapons and even more weapons. So that's really awesome. Now all that's missing is I need to buy a foyer. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it here for today. And I mean, can I sleep in the house here? Can I do that? Okay, I can. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Might need to do that because it seems like the people at the racetrack specifically want me to sleep before they can continue with their stuff. Now they say to go to the stable. I don't know if we specifically gotta sleep at the stable or not, but regardless, they want me to pass the time before the next steps of the racetrack are happening. So yeah. in a nutshell, that is Tarrey Town in Tears of the Kingdom. Pretty cool. I think similar to Breath of the Wild, Tarrey Town, so far at least, continues to be the best, coolest place in the game because, kind of like Tarrey Town, it's yet again the arguably most like customizable part of this world, which you know, you can build machines, but otherwise you can't leave anything permanent in this world other than Tarrey Town, and that's kind of always been how it was before in Breath of the Wild and, you know, the house in Hiteno Village too. But now we got even more freedom to build our own house, and it doesn't have to be this atrocious. You can actually not run out of money midway through the construction and buy proper rooms to connect it all together. But yeah, Tarrey Town overall looks pretty cool, and yeah, it's really exciting. So I'm glad we got to stream Tarrey Town, even though I was not intending for that originally. So for the little bit of stuff like the raceway that's left and making a better house in Tarrey Town, I'll probably just keep on playing that on my own time, like has been customary for this Let's Play so far, where I play in between streams. In the next stream that we do of Tears of the Kingdom, we'll probably be heading towards the third dungeon in Zora's Domain, which is obviously not very far from here. It's already here, and like I've got already some points of interest that I mapped just from seeing from afar, I think, because I never actually really stepped in here other than just going to the Akkala region. Oh, I guess another thing in between that I will probably do on my own time, quite possibly, is, well, you know, go for all the shrines in the area, but also go to the Akkala Ancient Tech Lab, which we have been, you know, hinted at since the early game in Lookout Landing, because supposedly we can finally get the travel medallion, as well as some other stuff. Like, I would not be surprised if there's the ancient armor there yet again. What else is there? Like, we already got the Sheikah Sensor Plus, so I think the travel medallion is probably the main thing that's over there. But that's a pretty valuable thing to have, granted. So, overall pretty exciting. As I said, we should be going to the third dungeon in not too long, since I've spent like literally 30 or 40 hours just doing side quests already since the last stream. The map is pretty filled out, at least in the areas we've been to. The other point of interest, of course, is the Lost Woods, which still remain. And so, you know, I tried to read up on stuff a little bit to kind of organize these streams without spoiling myself too much. I thought before the third dungeon I was going to do a Lost Woods stream where we just go there, and from vaguely reading stuff, it seems that maybe you can't just walk into the Lost Woods this time. I don't know. Obviously, Master Pig, you would know if you're still here. But yeah, it seems like you can't walk into here. So maybe that whole Lost Woods streams would just completely fall apart if I tried to just walk in here and title the stream that way, and then, oh, guess what, you can't go there now. My biggest question, like, without spoilers, because I think you gotta access it from the depths from what I've heard, is, do you gotta go there from your own interest, or will the story naturally lead you to the Lost Woods at some point? Like, should I be doing the Lost Woods before the third dungeon? Or should I just not worry about it, and the story will naturally just lead me there eventually in due time? I don't know. That was my main question about it. Whether the Lost Woods are relevant and when we should go there, because it's definitely enticing. Like, they haven't been as pushy about it as in Breath of the Wild for the Master Sword and stuff, but surely there's some cool stuff there, right? So that should be exciting. I'm not sure when that's gonna fit into the whole picture, but yeah, it's looking good. You know, I mean, we only have half the dungeons done, but it kind of feels, mostly because I've done stuff pretty in depth so far, like you know, like beating this game is actually in reach now. Whereas before it was kind of like, hey, it feels like we're just at the start. It doesn't necessarily feel like we're just at the start anymore, so that's pretty good, and I'm hoping to have that finished, Well, sometime. I was going to say before the end of the year. I don't even think that's happening, but we're going to wrap up this game from start to finish on YouTube, and that'll be exciting. That's all I can say. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me today here again, once again, in Tears of the Kingdom for the first time in a while today. Next week we'll probably play Echoes of a Wisdom, because we gotta progress in that game. That game I am not playing on my own time, so I'm still pretty early on in that game, and I want to figure out what actually happens and go through the story. So we'll be doing the third dungeon, going to the Zora village. So that should be pretty cool. I guess we're kind of in the Zora territory quite a bit for both of these games these days. So pretty exciting and kind of a fun coincidence. But yeah, anyways, thanks for joining me here today. If we should ever do like Mario Maker or you know, we could do like more Mario Party Jamboree. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. Master Pig says I could tell you, but I guess it's a little spoiler. Well, okay, leave it at that. Will the story guide me there on my own at some point? Should I be worried about it? Or should I just brute force my way to go there for the sake of going there? Like, will I be super disappointed I get there and it's like, oh, you can't actually do anything yet? Should I keep it for later? Or will the story guide me there naturally? And I realize, Master Pig, you're probably really late. You're probably not watching this live anymore. You're like 2 or 3 minutes behind or something. Anyways, now I gotta wait because I'm curious. I gotta pad out to the end of this stream just to wait for your response. But yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, have a great weekend, and thank you for coming out here, Matt, Master Pig, Astro. We had more people in here earlier too. Who did we have? Let's see. We had Deez earlier who was here, and we had someone else as well, I think. Yes, we had Ladder in here earlier too. And there might have been more too that I'm missing. But anyways, thank you all so much for joining me on this stream as always. And I will see you in a future stream. I don't know how far back Master Pig is. I'm just waiting all. But hey, maybe we'll get the Switch 2 in the meantime. Before Master Pig replies, Switch 2 could come out, you never know. No, but realistically, Nintendo's had such a weird month with Alarmo, Nintendo Music, Xenoblade X. It's looking pretty promising. But yeah, I mean, that's exciting stuff. We'll have to see if there's more aces up Nintendo's sleeve for the future. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm delaying too much for Master Pig. I'm going to have to end it off. Yeah, so more Zelda in the coming weeks, whether it's Echoes of Wisdom or Tears of the Kingdom. And yeah, we'll just have more fun on stream. So it should be good. Glad to be back. I only missed a week, but it feels like I was gone for a long time. Just because I was sick and stuff, and also back in the regular setup, if you missed the announcements from earlier. But yeah, I'm back home, back to the regular setup, and ready for some more streams, so that's pretty cool. Master Pig finally got my back to me. The story won't guide you there. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That's honestly what I wanted to know the most. Yeah, Master Pig was very behind. I think you're like 3 or 4 minutes behind. So I just had to stall because I really wanted to know your answer about it. Just because, as I said, I'm trying to plan out future streams. It's hard, man, being a streamer. Like, you gotta research a little bit to try to plan out the streams so that you don't fumble. Like, I don't want to get there and realize, oh, I spent an hour getting here for stream audience, and then some character just stupidly tells me, oh, you gotta come back later after you do this main quest thing. So that would definitely be really funny, I guess. But yeah, I mean, okay, if the story doesn't bring you there, I might have to research it a little bit more, but we might have to go there. I don't know. That would be pretty funny. But yeah, I'll think about it, I suppose. But should we go there? Put it this way. I'll put it this way. Without telling me spoilers, Master Pig, should I go to the Lost Woods next stream? Or will I regret that choice? Should I wait till later? I don't know. I also don't know if you're still behind, so that'll be really funny. Honestly, though, if you're still behind, put it in the comments of the VOD. Yeah, go to the Lost Woods? Okay. Why not? You better be there to guide me. Because I think, well, maybe we'll just find it out, but I think you gotta go through the depths is what I read. But that's kind of interesting, so maybe we will go there. Or maybe we do that for like some padding in between Dungeon 3 and 4, I don't know. That could be good too. Anyways, I'll think about it. Vote for it down in the comments. I might do a poll about it at some time later in the future. But yeah. Anyways, now that you're finally caught up and not behind anymore, Master Pig, now I can properly say, have a good weekend. And for all the new people watching today and on the VOD as well, if you're new here to the channel, consider subscribing for more of our Tears of the Kingdom Let's Play, live stream, whatever you want to call it. And check out the channel because we've got more cool shorts, discussion videos, and even Tears of the Kingdom related unboxings, I guess, in recent months. So trying to get back to more videos slowly but surely, but I think I'm still pretty busy for the next couple of months on other stuff outside of YouTube, and I think 2025 it'll start having a more constant pace of content finally after all these years, so we'll have to see. Anyways, have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for being here, Master Pig, Matt, and everybody else who was here, as I mentioned earlier, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps out. Alright, I'm losing my voice because I'm still kind of sick, so I'll see you later. Bye-bye!